So, we live. I think so. Let's see where Koopa's at. Okay. I wanna play a parkour game. I wanna play a hard one. Hard obby. Let's see what they got. Strawberry Tower. Cake roll. Oh hell no. Is this Baldi? Is this Baldi's basics? In education and learning? I don't wanna learn, bruh. I learned too much today.
Hello?
Okay. Now I don't know. Okay, let's do the tower.
Hello?
Um,
You there?
okay, this is way too easy. Are you serious? Is this the type of parkour that I want something harder? Okay, it's not even hard, this is just chance. This is luck. I'm not talking about. Wait, I forgot which one. I forgot which one I. Okay. Boom. Man, I hate luck. It's gonna be the right one. Boom. 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 Man, left, 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 middle. Left, left, middle if I fall back. Easy. Are these also. Let's move. It's so easy. What? Okay. The fuck? I want something hard, bruh. Way too easy. Noob cake roll.
Are you
Vanilla
AFK?
cake roll. Boba tea.
If you don't answer, I'm gonna start singing.
Rainbow cake roll. No, okay, let's go boba.
5,
Go
4,
boba.
3, 2, 1.
I can't touch these.
I wonder if I could do it deeper. Oh, oh, Make it. Cuckoo. Turn this damn. Let's see why this guy's not paying attention. I'll find out right now.
I want something harder. I don't want to keep playing this game. Oh, you're here, bro. Come, pull up. Something harder. I don't want to keep playing this game. Let's play, man. Oh, you're here, bro. Come, pull up. Something harder. What harder game? What harder game?
Unmute!
Wait, oh shit. Wait, can you hear me? Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Alright, now I hear
Oh
you.
my god, I had it muted. What the heck?
I have to watch your stream just to talk to you.
Yeah, damn, bro. I don't know what happened. It was muted. I forgot. Wait, did you hear me in my stream or no?
I did. I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to go on his stream because he's not listening.
Oh, okay. Damn.
You got 6 views yesterday.
I got. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
And there's another one that got 9 views. That's nice. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
slow and steady.
Yep.
Bro, you gotta sometimes say, come on guys, you gotta subscribe. You know, you gotta
Nah,
say,
nah. I ain't saying that.
yeah, because then they're gonna watch and they won't subscribe. They
That's
have to
fine.
subscribe, bro. They can't just watch.
Nah, that's fine. They can just watch. It's not that deep.
Oh, you're shy.
I'm not shy. I don't. I feel like I don't wanna. You know, if someone wants to subscribe, they can subscribe. They don't have to watch it.
Likely story.
Wait, what we're playing?
I, we can play a new one. We could play 99 Nights in the Forest. I
What
can
is
join
that?
and then you can. I don't know, but it has a 90% rating
Oh
and it
shit.
has 2.7 million active.
Okay, hold on. Let me see where you at. You
This
join.
game is based on a true story. Some details have been changed. Yeah, I joined. Reports were made of a deer standing on 2 legs in an unnatural way in the forest. The following week, 4 children went missing. It was clear something was very, very wrong with the forest. After the police search revealed no clues about the missing children, the forest was promptly locked to the public. You have 99 days to unravel the mysteries of the forest and figure out what is going on. Okay.
What are we supposed to do though?
I don't know. You're the Roblox guy.
Bro, I'm not even a Roblox guy. Okay, where you at? I don't see you.
Yeah, but you should know how to. Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot you're
Nami.
a girl.
I should pick my. I should call her Nami. She looks like Nami.
Damn, bro. Okay. Just
I can't fix it, bro. I have to make a new account if I want to fix it, I guess.
okay. Let's go then. Which one are we joining? Where you at? Come here.
How do I join? How do I start it? How do we start it?
We join together. Okay, you're
I
in.
guess we go in here.
I'm in. Let's go.
So,
Survive
I mean, it has a
99
90%
nights.
rating.
Ah,
Let's go. We have to find the children. Save the children. Save the children. All right. Chop the trees down. Okay.
do I have an axe though?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Oh, it's two.
Oh, you haven't played Minecraft before?
Yeah, it's not like Minecraft though.
I'm just sure.
Yeah.
Okay, take the logs. And I guess we have to put the logs on the wood.
How do you take the
Okay, yeah.
logs?
You tap on it.
Oh,
Okay, now.
wait, do we have to put it somewhere?
Yeah, to put it in the fireplace.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And we can build stuff with our. We can build a bunny trap, old bed, and a map.
Hmm.
Oh, damn, this is a game. This is a game.
Oh, we can run too. Okay, now
Oh my god, there's a demon here.
demon.
Bro, there's a demon. It's a reindeer
Kill it.
sleeping here. I'm thinking we can.
I'm hitting his leg. I mean,
I'm hitting his head.
okay, let's just get the fire. What is this,
Okay,
like
let's chop this
Minecraft?
tree. That's what I was saying. I guess we're just gonna have to craft. I think it's for the night, 99 nights. So we have to survive the 99 nights and find the children. The children. Oh, look, it says level 2 progress. We have to reach it to 100.
Bunny foot, bunny mo. Okay. How do I put things in my inventory? Can I?
I think it automatically just goes
Oh,
into your
it's-
inventory.
I killed a rabbit, and I don't know how to fucking put it in my inventory. Okay, doesn't matter.
I haven't seen a rabbit yet. I wonder when we find out it's nighttime. Like, how long does it take to get to nighttime?
I don't know what we're supposed to do, to be honest. I'm just chilling.
I think you're supposed to make this fire get bigger.
But it is bigger.
No, it's at level 2 for it to reach 100. Yeah, now it's at 100. That's level 3. Map expanded. The map has expanded.
It's night though. Can I go out?
Oh wait, and then here we can build a bed, a wall, a bear trap. But I don't have any wood. Okay, so you know what? Let's see if there's a sword. Maybe a bunny trap. I'm
How
gonna
do I
build a bunny
put
trap. I
wood
need
in my
stuff.
fucking inventory though? How do I, like, collect
You
wood?
tap on your. You tap on the bag, and
Yeah.
then you add the wood. Store it.
Well, I don't have the option to add.
There you do. When you tap on the wood, it'll fly up in the air, and then you press store.
What?
You heard me. Somebody's cooking, bro. They got the Chef Boyardee over here, bro. They're cooking. Oh wait, you can buy a map for yourself. I think I just bought a map. Oh shit, bro! Holy shit! Oh no, I guess I got the map for everybody. Okay, I'm just gonna put the map here. Now we can see where everybody's at.
Where's
But
the
I guess
map?
at nighttime, It's at the fireplace. All right, let's see what we got here. A sundial shows how long is left in day and night. We need a sundial. I need one more wood for that. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Not enough scrap. Oh, I need scrap. I see. All right, now do the bunny trap. Not enough wood. I have 5 wood. The heck?
Pause. Wait, how do I get? Man, it's not getting into my freaking inventory, bro. Okay.
What is that?
Oh, you're just putting the wood here. You're not even.
Yeah, that's we can all use it. I'm gonna buy this, craft this. Oh, I just bought the blueprint. Okay, let's try the blueprint. Okay, where should I put this bunny trap? Where are the bunnies? Oh, I see a bunny. Okay, I placed it. All right, bunny, get in my trap.
Oh, I see what's happening. I see what the fuck is happening.
Oh, the bunny got in my trap. Hey,
Here, buddy, buddy. Why is he in the fire? How is he not dying?
gas station, love station. Gas station, love station. What type of music is it? Gas station, love station. Only chef can cook with this. Oh, but we're not chefs. We can't
I'm a
cook.
chef. I'm a chef, dude. See, I made it.
What am I? Oh, nice.
Oh my god,
I wonder what I am. How'd you find out what you are?
I'm just everything. I assumed I'm a chef.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
I want a big. I want a bigger storage. Wood, rain, storage. Where
Starving.
do we get
What do
metal?
I fucking eat then?
Drop your food and eat it.
Eat the fuck, bro. What? I'm dead.
And you didn't
How
set
do
up
I
a bed,
eat?
so fuck.
Huh?
Wait, I'm coming back. It's getting dark. Can't see shit. Revive with bandages. I got you. You need more bandages. Oh, damn. Sorry, buddy. I don't have enough bandages. Let me see where I can buy. Let's see if I can buy bandages. Boost pad, good bed, crack pot. I think if you have a bed, you can do it. Can you just give me
Bro,
the food you have?
what happened? I'm dead. Revive
Can
me.
you, can you drop your food?
I don't know.
I
I'm
think
dead.
Marky will.
I'm.
Oh, wait. It says take. I just ate the food you gave me. Thank you. You
I'm gonna
see?
leave and rejoin you because I'm dead. Hold on.
Oh, we have to stay together.
I'm dead. I can't even move. I can watch you even.
Oh, you can't see anything?
No, I'm just. Yeah, I'm just dead.
You're not the one laying on the ground. I can see your body on the ground.
I am. I cannot. I cannot move or do anything.
Let me see what I can do. It says you need bandages, and I need to pay 99 cents.
Okay, you got money. Come on, do it.
How do I? Wait, what happened to my stew? Oh, I ate it. Okay. No, I don't have money in this game.
You do.
Hey,
Everyone
guys,
has money.
save him. No, it says real money. Hey, guys, save him. Save Save him. Oh wait, I can talk in chat. Okay.
This game is stupid.
Save Wicked. He is weak. He is weak.
Bro.
He is weak. And fell from hunger. Fell from hunger.
How about you save me? Go get bandages.
Alright, let me see where the bandages are. Okay, I see some bunnies. I see a big barn house over here. This is a big game.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go up the stairs. Oh, there's a chest here. Let's see if there's bandages in here. Can't believe you died, bro.
Bro, I don't know how to fucking eat.
I can't believe you're the only person in this game to die.
Man, shut up and fucking revive me.
Bro, I found a flashlight. Let me see if I can find. Maybe this mushroom guy. There's a fairy. Let's see if this fairy can save you. Let me ask the fairy. Let's see if she has bandages in her shop. She has flour. Flowers can be used to buy more seeds. Berries restore hunger. Not enough berries. Oh, not enough flowers. I
Restore
need
hunger.
flowers.
You need to restore someone from the dead. From the dead or whatever. You need to revive me. Like Jesus. Come on, man. You got this.
There's a bathroom. Let's see. I found a gasoline tank. Bro, how'd you die? It's crazy.
Shut up and revive me.
Alright, let me open this chest. Bandage. Yeah. What is this? It's a good sack. I'll take the good sack. We're not gonna have 15 things in here. Oh, and I found a radio. Oh shit.
Bro, this game's not even
Hey.
competitive. What the fuck is this? I want some like fucking, you know? Some fear, some shit.
Says you.
Let's play a horror
Says the one
game.
that's dead.
Let's play a horror game.
Oh shit, there's two wolves.
Bro, yeah, dead.
There's
What
two
is the
wolves
fucking
coming.
threat? Hunger. Really, dude? Really?
There's two wolves coming after me right now.
Oh no, two wolves. Oh no. How scary.
You don't
Fucking
think wolves are scary?
what?
Bro, I don't have bandages. I mean, we could play a horror game. I don't mind. Or we can restart this game. I know.
No, this game is.
Bro, it's funny how everyone watches you and nobody revives you.
Yeah, this is shit. Oh, I'm
He
revived.
revived
Oh
you.
my
He
god,
revived
finally. See, learn from him, man.
Like-
How do I eat first? I need to learn how to eat. I'm the chef. You
I'm
guys have to
starving
revive
too.
me to eat.
If you're the chef, then cook.
What the fuck? You're the woman. Go back to the fucking kitchen. The heck? Okay, hold on.
I'm not that type of woman.
Hold on. How do I?
That's not my skill set.
I can cook now.
What the fuck? This person has a gun. Oh wait, you see that? There's wolf meat. Oh shit.
Only the chef can cook. So what am I? I was the chef before, wasn't I? Oh, it's cooked.
Yeah, hold on. I think.
Ooh.
Oh, this person just did that. Oh look. I'll take that. Okay. Look, I have food.
I have food too. How do I eat it? There's a gun.
I just ate it. You just tap on it.
I tapped. It's not being eaten. You
Look,
ate mine.
eat. I just.
The fuck? Oh my god. You're a thief. You stole my fucking food.
Oh look, there's a gun. Look, there's a gun. You can take it.
I took it. I don't know how to do this. Bro, I don't know how the
Look.
actions. Don't shoot me.
Well, let me see if I can switch it.
No, bro.
Oh wait, I have to reload. Oh wait. Let me aim that shit. Let me see if it shoots. No, it doesn't shoot. Oh, it can shoot. It does shoot.
Shit.
Oh, you're losing life.
Stop! Bro. Fuck!
Oh shit, the chupacabra.
Did I die?
No. I see it too, the chupacabra. He's kind of cute. Oh shit, there's a bat in there?
I'm fighting.
That's actually kind of cool. This is the type of game I think somebody we know would like to make.
Yeah.
Damn, the eyes are red. He killed it.
Blood.
Oh, damn. The deer will remember your help. It may help you later on. We helped? Oh, I didn't know. Someone else, the other guys that we're playing with, they're better at this. At least they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I have a gun, I have an axe, and I have a flashlight. What do you have?
Nothing. I don't know how to fucking use things. You just say tap
Bro,
on
that's
them.
not gonna help us.
I'm clicking on them and they're not doing nothing. I cannot fucking take them.
Because you gotta take your bag out. After that, you take out your bag. Then you tap on the item,
Oh,
and
I
then
need to
it'll say...
click E, not... Oh my god, not a mouse button.
Bro, you have to come from a position of no knowledge to come to a position of knowledge. So, you see on the bottom, right? It has a little bag. You tap on the bag.
Wait, a wolf
right?
is following me, fuck.
Set trap. Let's see where we're at. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see. We need 2 more.
What?
Oh, shit. Oh, hell no. Good thing I got a gun.
Bro, I feel like all the time I'm just trying to get food. That's it.
No,
Oh, no,
there's so
it's
many
coming.
Damn, the chupacabra.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, he's protecting us.
He's protecting us.
Yeah, because we helped him with the bat. You see?
No, he's fucking killing him.
Yeah, but those are the zombies that were trying to kill us.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, chupacabra.
Good thinking.
The almighty. What?
Yeah.
You have no respect for animals.
Zombies are animals.
No, they're not. I've never heard of that argument. The zombies are animals.
Now you do.
Are you still wearing a beanie?
Yeah. Well, I'm not
On your
gonna.
shiesty?
I'm not gonna remove it.
Why, you even go to bed with it on?
Yeah, of course. It's just stuck. It's my skin, you know. Are you racist? Is that what's happening?
My what?
Racist. My skin.
Wait, what does your race have to do with your shiesty?
Because this is my skin.
Oh, you've made it your skin? Bro, I built a wall, but this is not long enough. Oh, this person wants. Here, I will give you some pelt, and you will give me. Oh wait, I forgot we're supposed to find the children. The fire is out. Oh shit.
Fuck. Oh, we need to feed it. I forgot about that. Or is it because of the rain?
No, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. I'm gonna find stuff to put into my thing. What happened to the guy that is playing with us that has been keeping us alive?
I don't know.
How do I shoot? I forgot how to shoot. This map is huge. Bro, when I tell you it's huge, bro, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm in the middle of like a desert area. Oh shit, I'm hungry.
Shit.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die out here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh my god, there's two bad guys out here. Oh my god, and an elephant. Oh shit.
You know there are bears on the trees. This is how you're gonna get food. What are we trying to get though? Oh shit! A bunch of wolves. He's following me. Fuck.
Night is approaching. Oh my god. I don't have food.
Bro, there are a bunch of wolves.
Okay, I see it.
I don't even know where the fire is at.
I'm back.
Oh, there we go.
Is there food in here? Only chef can make food? I'm gonna have
Just get
to
the
eat
fruits.
that.
Get the
Oh, I can
fruits.
eat.
No, don't eat it
You
raw.
should
Oh
cook
my
it.
god.
I have no choice. Nobody's cooking. Oh, you're talking about the corn. Oh, this chupacabra's not nice.
Oh shit.
Why is he angry?
He killed you.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Oh fuck.
All right. Why is he angry?
Let's play a horror game. The ram has woken up.
Yeah,
What is a ram?
we
Is
can play
the
a
ram
horror game.
like a baby deer or some shit?
Yeah, I just died. He killed me.
Who's laughing now, huh? Who's laughing now?
Well, you said you wanted to switch games, so I just was like, okay.
Oh, so now you want to switch the game?
That's what you said. You wanted to
Shit.
switch.
Wait, where are we? Oh, the revive.
No, revive. We're gonna switch games, aren't we?
I'm taking you. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Wait, shit, where you
I
at?
know you can pick people up. You can pick people up.
Yeah, you didn't pick me up because you didn't want to, huh?
I mean, you were in the campfire. You were safe.
I was dead. What the fuck you mean safe?
Bro, you're taking me away from the campfire. I was right beside the campfire. Now you're
Yeah,
taking.
you're dead. It doesn't matter. They're not gonna come to you. I'm trying to take you to a place where I can revive you.
Do you have food or bandages?
Oh, okay, it's back.
Do you have flowers?
What? I can. Oh,
Oh my
shit.
gosh, you
Okay,
have nothing.
let's just go for a scare game.
Okay. It's a cool game and concept if you play with someone who knows how to
Yeah.
play. But it's kind of confusing. All right, a horror game.
Back room. What is the back room?
92%.
The scale,
This
okay,
one's called shawarma.
67, 93%. 67, Troll Slap Tower.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, join me. Where you at?
I'm about to join. Profile, join. Oh, 6-7.
Who killed me? Oh, okay. He's slapping me. Okay, where are we going? Okay, come here. Yeah.
Oh, you have to pay to push player.
You what?
You have to pay to push player. You have to pay for that. Somebody paid to push you.
How is this scary though? I don't get it. Okay, shit.
Oh shit.
What happened?
You're like, how's this scarier than you thought?
Where's the game?
Oh, but there's no sprint though.
There's like, it looked in the thing, it looked like a face is following us or some shit. But I think we need to start the game.
Yeah, I think you have to go up here first. I think you have to do this whole area first.
And then disappear though. Whoosh.
Catch up, bro. You're going so slow.
You're still with me, the fuck? Oh no, this is not you, shit.
No, I'm far. I'm already like in the purple area.
Okay, okay.
Oh shit.
Fuck, I fell. He killed you.
No, he didn't kill me. I felt like I had to jump on the green thing, I think. What the fuck? Somebody just punched me. Oh, you can pay if you get like enough things. You can pay to get the hand of slap.
Yeah. Go fucking
Oh
there.
no, they have the hand of slap.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm on.
Oh no, this guy's here. Fucking slap me.
This guy has a hand of. So you can pay for it. Let me see if I can pay. How do you pay for it?
Bro, how do I pass the fucking guy on the purple level? Bro, stop
Okay, it
slapping
says
me,
you
bro.
don't have enough. You don't have enough wins. How many do you need to get that? Is it real money?
Yeah, I think so. Or no, you can get it without real money, but you can pay also to get it.
It doesn't seem like there's any way you can get higher than this area.
Purple? This is not even
Yeah,
scary,
it doesn't look
bro.
like it's. Yeah, it's just stupid. You want to play something else?
Yeah. You go, I'll join you.
Okay. Okay. So how do I leave this? All right, leave. I mean, there was something wrong when I saw the 6-7.
Okay. Yeah. What does 6-7 even mean?
It doesn't have a meaning. That's why people think it's so funny.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do shawarma. Roadside shawarma.
Okay, really?
Join me.
That's scary. Shawarma?
Yeah, it is shawarma. Do you know what shawarma is?
Shawarma, like the wrap. Meat wrap.
Yeah,
Well,
it's scary, bro.
Fuck. Okay, where you at?
I think it just put me in the game by mistake.
Get out.
Can I get out of it?
Yes,
Oh
leave
shit.
and return.
Oh, do you see me?
I invited you.
Oh shit. Leave queue. Alright, join. Confirm. Alright, I think we're in the same lobby. Oh, you want to go in this one? Configuring lobby?
Where are you?
I'm right in the front.
Configuring okay, 3, 2, 1, configuring lobby, go in.
Alright, I went.
Not in. Okay, it's for one player. Get out. Get out. Okay.
All right, let's go to. It's for one player.
Bruh. Okay, get out of
Oh, this
there.
one's for 4 people. Right here, right here. 4 people. You gotta be quick though.
Okay, three,
Fuck,
two,
somebody
one, go,
took it.
go. Oh shit. No, there's two. Come on. Are you here? Here to
Let's go,
go
let's go, let's
in.
go. I'm in, I'm in.
I can't go. I'm s- no, I'm stuck. I can't. Get out, get out.
I left the queue. I left the queue.
Shit.
Why do they set up a system like this where you have like 4 different? Wait, my
I can't even
screen's
jump.
black. I'm not.
I can't even jump
All right,
in
where
this
are you?
game. I'm here still.
Where are you? I don't see you though.
Oh my god. I'm here, I'm here. On the right.
This one right here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to find one with two. Okay, this one with two, but it's already taken.
What the fuck type of stupid ass system is this? Can we just wait for people to make the lobbies?
Okay, let's leave.
Okay.
Um,
All right, you pick one now. Oh, you can pick the lobby configuration.
doesn't matter. We're already out. Um,
Oh, you have to pay. Never mind.
Midnight Motel. Okay, join.
All right, send the invite.
Just join me.
Okay.
I'm going.
Let's see. Where are you?
You see me?
Let me get out the game. This game, so I can see. Midnight Motel.
You just join me. Yeah. Okay, I see you. Let's go for this. No, don't go in. There's a guy waiting. He's looking. Okay. Here. You see me?
Where? Yeah, let's
3,
go.
2, 1. Let's go. He tried to
Let's
fucking
do
go in. I saw him, that bitch.
it. Let's go. Oh, only 2 people playing? What type of game is this? Male or female? Okay, finally I can be a male. Okay. Waiting for players.
What
We
players?
should do a platform after this.
Yeah. You wanna lose that bad? Okay.
No, you're not that good.
What's this?
I think this is a story. Let's go. Oh, hell no. This guy's way too close.
Bro, get away from me, bro.
Jump. Oh, it's you?
Yeah, you're getting too close to me.
Oh, I didn't know that was you. Head to reception.
Okay, head to what?
Reception.
The reception is upstairs, I think. Let's go upstairs.
No, reception's over here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, there's someone here. Hold on. Come on, come back. You're going in?
I don't want to see who's there. This is a horror game.
Okay. Welcome to the motel. The best motel in the region. Check in. Yes. I have a reservation. Right. Here's your key to room 6. Enjoy your stay. Okay, you got the key. Room 6, open. The guy's here, look. He's outside.
Where?
See him? At the
What
back.
guy?
Here, bro.
Wait, let me
Come
take this banana. What?
Here, you see me? But look at me. Look there. Don't go.
Oh, his head is popped. Oh, he has a head in his head.
His head is red and his neck is white. It's because he's in the fucking pot.
It's cooked.
It's cooked. Are we
His
gonna get
fucking.
cooked too? Okay, let's see. Room 6 is
Oh,
upstairs, I think. Come here. You're gonna get ran over.
bro, why are you so scared to go by yourself?
Bro, it's a horror game. Okay, I'm gonna go by myself. Go down.
Hey, first of all, room 6 is downstairs, not upstairs.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bend. Okay, you open.
Wait, what is this? Buy +1 jump scare everyone. Oh, you have to pay. Everything's paid in this game. No, I don't have the key. I can't open the door.
I have the key? Okay.
You don't have the key?
It's not opening. He gave us the key to room 6. Is it a jump scare? What?
I'm going back. I'm gonna tell him he didn't give us the key. Dude, you didn't give us. Take the key. Oh my god, we didn't take the fucking key.
Oh shit. Wait, hold. There's something in there.
Take the luggage. I'm gonna take the luggage. Whoa, who's that? Oh, that's you. I was like, yo, who's the fuck is that? Alright, I'll open the door for you.
What you mean you opened the door for me? You ain't going?
Oh, you're scared?
No, it's closed on you.
I thought you were scared.
I don't want to buy your shit. Okay, where's the... You got a call, right?
Yeah.
Luggage. I'll put my luggage here. Here's the door. Bro, you left me here?
No, I'm in the bathroom.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro,
Hold on, I'm in the bathroom.
if I... Bro, leave me alone, bro. The door is not even opening. Wait, is that you now? Yes, wow, it's sure. What the fuck? I need to turn on the heater. Oh, much better. Bro, you're trolling. Open the
can't get in
fucking
the
door, bitch.
You can't open the door?
We would like to order 3 pizzas, please. I'm outside. Get
You
in,
cannot open the door?
Sure,
Alright, move
thing.
away.
Will you
Move
pay
away.
by card or cash? Cash. Why cash?
But move away from the door. I can't open it if you're in the way.
Alright, please have the cash ready when we arrive. I'm away from the door, open it.
Okay, I'm coming. No, you're not. I can see your fucking hand through the door.
I'm away, bro. Open the door.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I'm
I'm not gonna lie,
away.
this is one.
Bro,
I swear to God, this is. Bro, I swear to
bro,
God, this is one.
it's getting red. Like, open that. Oh, hell no.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Who are
that's
you?
him, bro. Who are you, sir? Let me go in then. It's vacant. This is room 6. Yeah, get the fuck out, bitch. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I saw the key tag wrong. I have room 9. Have a good night. Yeah, close the door.
So we gotta wait for the pizza guy.
So we're going to room
Oh
9.
my God. I checked room 9, bro. It's all caution sign.
11.
Oh wait,
No,
no,
that
never
wasn't
mind.
9.
That
That was
was
like a 12.
yeah, 12.
The taxi, the pizza's here, bro.
Okay, let's see. The money.
You got the money?
Yeah, it's right here.
Why he opening the door himself?
Thank you. Here's the payment. Thank you. Have a good night. All right, peace out. Does he have a car? Oh, he does have a car. Oh shit, he actually pulls away too. That's pretty cool.
Follow him. I wonder how clean this place is. The floor seems good, but I never checked. Check the bed. What? Roaches? No chance I'm letting them stick around. Go to the reception for the bug spray. Oh, we're going to the reception.
Yeah.
Man, what piece of shit. Sir, my bed is full of roaches. Okay, I need a bug spray as soon as possible. Bug spray? Sure. There you go. Sorry about that. It's an old place, you know? Thanks. This place is really something.
Did you grab the bug spray?
No idea. Where is it? Okay, I grabbed it. Go.
Let's go.
Spray you.
I don't think you can. I got the bug spray as well.
You do?
Yeah.
Clear out the road. Oh, what are these fucking gigantic roaches? The fuck?
Wait, where are they?
They were on the bed. They disappeared.
Oh shit, I didn't do it.
Bro, they were like pillow
Don't eat the
roaches.
pizza.
Wait, what happened? What
Bro,
did
when
they
are we
say?
gonna eat the pizza?
Now. Open it. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. Now this? Let's put in music. Ask them to turn it down. Oh, it's here. Come up.
Okay, you go have some. I'll wait here.
Man.
I'm gonna eat the pizza. Any news?
Keep on the door. Shit. Okay, neighbor, what do you want? Can you please turn down the music? It's really late, you know? Fine. Whatever you loser. Okay.
You're so rude. Let's eat this fucking pizza.
Come. Let's chill in our room, watch some TV. Okay. Get back to your room. What the fuck is this? Really, Giga Chat on the TV?
What?
Fucking pictures. Huh?
Oh shit, the lights went out.
What that? The power went out.
Oh shit, the room just disappeared. The building.
No, it didn't. You can I help? How can I help? No, return the fucking electricity. What the fuck you mean? How can I help? Or yeah, come on. Yeah, take a look, bitch.
Anything else? Oh, the power's back.
For the inconvenience, I will tell the manager. Alright, thanks. Let's head back to the room. What is oh,
Oh shit. Yo. Bro, I don't know why I didn't notice that.
I'd like to apologize for the issues in your room. Alright, thanks. Come in.
What?
See you around. Okay, please go, sir.
I'm watching him leave. Let's see where he goes. I'm watching him leave.
Let's open the door now. This door is locked, bruh.
What the heck? He's going to the playground. What the fuck? He went to the back room. He went to the back of the playground. He disappeared.
I'm stuck. Okay, I'm out. Hello, is this room 6? Yes. Someone in the kitchen that wants to come meet you. Go to the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? Oh my god, bro. Bro. Did you see that?
What is it? Was it a cat?
Yeah, investigate the note. Note? This is very strange. Meet me in room 1. Okay.
Where are you?
Room 1.
Dang, you made that fast? Oh shit.
Listen to this suspicious neighbor.
You're not room 1, you liar. You're walking to room
I
1.
knew you. Shut up. I knew you would come. You're the only one who will listen, I hope. You know, there's something off about this place. I
Were
heard
you at room 1? And I check you're walking to room 1. You lying.
There were many people killed here. I recommend you leave this place while you still can.
Okay. Thanks for the news.
I should we leave? Now, honestly, that guy must be crazy. Is he?
You talking about the pothead?
The guy that was in room 1. For real.
Oh wait. Oh, suspicious.
In here and we can get some information about this. Now let's go to the reception. Oh, the pothead.
Dennis is making us do a lot of exercise. Walking around this whole fucking place the whole time.
Have you been experiencing any troubles in your motel room so far staying here? Yes. Music, some fucking electricity problem? Well, yes. I came here after a long day in my retail store. How did you know I was having problems in my motel room? Sir, I'm experiencing the same issues, that's why. I'm asking more people if they are having the same problems. Yeah. The problem that I'm facing is an exploded toilet. Nothing much. Oh, bro, you've been here for like the last 20 minutes. What you mean? Do you need help? No. I've been waiting for the motel plumber for 6 hours. I haven't pooped since. Okay, some extra information that we didn't need to know about. Well, I wish you the best of luck for the rest of your time staying here. Okay, go into your room. This is some fucking workout, bro.
Can you see me?
See where?
I guess you can't see me. What the fuck? It teleported me here.
I do see you.
Yeah, it teleported me.
Go into. Okay, we're in my room. What now? What's that sound now? Rain.
It's from the toilet. I guess
Bro, the toilet is closed. It's coming from the bathroom.
it's gonna open now. Investigate your room's washroom. Oh, it's broken. Oh my
It's
god.
flooded.
Bro, there
I'm
was a
head
cat.
and
They thought that was gonna
shoulders.
scare us.
Huh?
They thought the cat was gonna scare us earlier. That's ridiculous.
He did scare me. I'm stuck. Okay. Oh, nice. That should do it. Bro, the fucking room, the hotel people should do it, not us putting a fucking block in it.
Yeah, this is bad.
Let's chill in our
Bad
room,
customer
watch
service.
some TV. Okay, we got the fucking watch TV.
Bro, when's the scary stuff gonna happen?
I don't know. Civil danger. Warning. We're stuck. Go to sleep. What? Okay. That was nice sounds.
What was the sound?
Wait, you don't have the sound on?
No.
What was that? Try to understand what is going on. Well, if I had hints. Oh shit. Freeze.
Freeze.
Stay where you're at.
Freeze. Yeah.
What was that noise? I was sleeping. I was snoring. It's not us. I think it came from another room.
Let's go. Let's go. Run away.
I told you to freeze. Wait, I'm swimming
Can't
in the
catch us,
car.
copper.
Okay, you guys come with me. Where? Okay, let's go with him.
Oh, he's still here.
Let's go with him. If the cop is scared to
I
go
ran
alone,
away.
come. Bro, come, we're gonna get
Run. Well, I went down the
the
street,
guy's
bro.
dead. Oh no, he got attacked.
Oh, really?
What are we going to do? It was him. Go back to your room and stay there.
Oh my gosh, this game sucks.
Okay. What next? You have to finish it, I mean. It's almost done, I think.
I hope so.
Did you get ran over?
No.
Okay, we're in the room. Hey,
Not so
I'm a
good.
guy from the motel. We met earlier. Do you remember? Someone just got attacked. I'm scared. Mind if I stay with you guys?
No, this is gay. Too many fucking guys in one
Yeah,
room.
this is a fucking sausage fest. Sure, just don't
Yeah.
cause any trouble. Okay. Where's he going in our room, this random ass dude? I don't get it. Bro, he's looking at me
Who's full
weirdly.
shape?
He suggests you board up the windows. Something that's okay, it's lurking outside. Why are we even here in this fucking hotel, bro? Grab wood planks.
True.
Okay, wood planks. Go get them. Barricade the windows. Thanks.
Thanks.
Let me go get some supplies. Stay here.
What the fuck? This guy thinks a hurricane's coming?
I'll
What
be
the fuck?
I'll be back quickly. How does he know?
And then he locked the door again. Goddamn.
You like the bathroom? I see all the time in it.
Well, it seems like there's a lot more going on in here than out there. He's taking a long time. Let's go check up on him. Fuck, I got stuck. The door.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay,
happened
I'm
to
out.
me too.
Investigate what happened.
Is he at the reception?
I guess so.
I can see her. Come here. Come here.
What? Who's here? Where's the receptionist?
Investigate what happened. Again.
Where is she? The pothead's gone too. Oh. I found the guy, the motel guy.
Guys. Motel manager. We okay? Get out.
Wait, was he black?
He's dead.
I didn't even notice.
We still can. We need to get out of here. Oh shit, you're gonna eat him.
Was that a chupacabra? The fuck?
Run for your life.
This is chupacabra.
Call for help.
Health one. Oh, the chupacabra can't get me because I'm up here. You should go get him. You should go call for help. Well,
I'm
I got
stuck.
the chupacabra.
I'm stuck.
Bro, come on. I got
Bro,
him
I'm
distracted.
stuck. Bro. I'm trying to get
He's gonna
out.
kill me.
I'm trying to get out. Well,
You're
are you
stuck?
dead?
No?
Okay, then you do it. Okay, I'm out. Stun the killer. Where's the killer? Oh shit. He's
I
here.
told
Bro.
you.
Where are you at?
I'm up on the playground.
How do I stun the killer?
looks like he's broken. He got
Yeah, I'm
stuck.
trying to stun him. It's not stunning him.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Okay, go in.
I
Bro,
almost
you're
feel
gonna
like he's not
die,
dangerous.
bro. You're gonna die.
No, he can't go up here. You see?
Where do I get the stunner from? Survive until the helicopter arrives. Okay. Oh shit, it's coming.
Oh, the helicopter arrived. Thanks for that. Alright, I'm getting out of here.
Oh, we're going to the heli?
Yeah. Woo. I think we got away.
Yeah. You escaped,
escaping
leaving
the
the
horrors
horror
of the
city monster behind you. However, this is not the end. Escaped ending. Wait, we finished it.
Boo.
Okay.
I mean, W to it ending, but nah, bro, that wasn't a good game.
Yeah, that was a Midnight Hotel. That was something. Okay, well, we're playing
It was fun to try,
platformers.
though.
A platformer. You choose one.
We can play in a minute. I have to do a delivery,
Okay.
but I can tell you while you play about what I was thinking about.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm listening. You're here?
Oh shit.
Hello.
Okay, so Steven Pinker was talking about a bunch of things,
Mm-hmm.
but one of the ones that I thought was very interesting is something that I feel like I agree with a lot, which is that like humans in nature, like I feel like we have a responsibility. Like there's different types of responsibility. You know, we have biological like instincts. We have social contracts. We have empathy for people around the world, and then I think all of those together give us like our image of like it's not necessarily like purpose, but I feel like responsibility kind of gives us like a sense of purpose. Like I feel like when you talk to people in general, like like when you ask them what's the meaning of life, they never really talk about like they don't think about responsibility in general. You know, to your family, friends, to society, to civilization. You know, like there's so many levels to it.
Yeah.
I feel like if you think of life in that aspect, there's a lot of reasons to live, you know? But if you don't think you have any responsibility to anyone or anything, then I think that's where the pessimism and nihilism, like fatalist like mindset comes from, you know? Like there's nothing we can do. It's all shit. I don't have a responsibility to any of them. Humans are terrible, like etc., you know?
Do you think that's a responsibility, like for others? Or do you think that is one of, you said having responsibility to other, that's like what gives you meaning in life?
I think it gives you like there's multiple reasons for living, but I think it's one of the reasons. It's definitely a factor.
Okay. But what do you get out of it, let's say?
When it comes to society or like at what level?
In general, if you're saying this should be like a meaning of life or something someone should pursue, there has to be like something I get out of it, right? Being, you know?
Well, like um, for example, when you live in a country, right, you have a lot of benefits to that country, right? Like they protect, like a country will protect your freedom of speech, your civil liberties. Like that's what
Hmm.
the country's supposed to do is to protect your rights, right?
Yeah.
And then so your responsibility to your country is to pay your taxes. Like that's a form of
It's not
repaying
necessary
the
to pay
government.
your
The
taxes, to
country.
adhere to the law, to, a bunch of things, or like
Yeah,
to, yeah. But this is a part
that's
like of
just
a
one. That's just
contract.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, I guess if we were talking about culturally and socially, like you get a sense of like when you're talking about socially and like culturally, you get a sense of identity. You get a sense of kinship with other people that we get a lot of gratification from. And like hobbies and investments in other people's lives that give us fulfillment in some way. And
Mm,
that's how we inherit norms. So I think there's a lot of benefits to also like culture and social, and also family kind of has the same premise, I guess.
I see.
So shouldn't we have a responsibility to them?
Um, yeah, I agree actually. I think, but I don't think it's the only thing that matters. You know what I mean?
No, I think there's multiple factors. I think it's like I just think about people that are very nihilistic, they're fatalistic, and they think there is no like responsibility to anybody or anything. And I just think that's so wrong. Like, people think that the government is rigged and there's nothing that we can change, and humans are hopeless and helpless. And I just think that's such a like they think that there's nothing we can do about anything that's going on, like with artificial intelligence there's nothing we can do, with global like climate change there's nothing. They say, bro, there's so much that we can do. You guys just aren't thinking about the like what are the solutions,
But when
you're
they
just
say
imagining the worst case
when
scenarios.
I feel like when they
Yeah.
say there's nothing we can do, it is more not that the fact that they can't do anything, it's just that it's not gonna be in effect, Because if nobody cares about these things, like climate change, nobody really cares about it. Like they can keep talking about it, but you need actions for these things. And when they say this, there's nothing we can do to change the action of the people. Like what can you do? You know what I mean?
There's
You
a lot
cannot
you can do.
stop
You
it.
can
It's gonna
find
keep
solutions.
going. You cannot make it illegal, certain things illegal. Or you can, but nobody's doing these things.
Yeah, but
Factories,
there's a difference
cars.
between
How can you change that when
but
you have factories, cars, smoke, everything that can destroy the climate? You know?
there's a difference between putting an effort to change things for the better and just saying there's nothing we can do and just doing nothing. I think there's more benefit in the attempt than the absence of trying anything. Being like, oh, it's a helpless, like impossible. It makes no sense. I just think it's like not a useful strategy to succeed in any goal, especially
Um,
for climate change. Like if we want solutions to climate change, right? Like I think every individual, I know some of them may sound pointless because at the end of the day, it matters what the people like that have the companies that actually have a responsibility, but we also have a responsibility as individuals. Like when you just throw plastic or garbage onto the floor, or you can make a animal choke or things like that, that also um, makes an impact, when you have millions of people doing the same thing. So I think having a movement of people trying to not do that, I think does help a lot.
yeah, but okay. You think these movements exist?
What'd you say?
Do you think these movements exist? They probably do, right?
No, they do exist.
Yeah, but
Not that
are they
I
changing?
don't think
Really?
I never.
When someone says that, it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to change it or he doesn't. But he's saying, okay, we're trying whatever we can. These movements do exist. There's nothing to be done after that. Like, in order to do this change, it has to be done from someone who has higher power. Like, for instance, I
Are
don't know,
you
like
getting?
the
Are
government
you
itself.
getting my point?
Hmm?
Do you get my point though? That I don't think nihilism. Are you saying nihilism, being a fatalist, is better than trying to find a solution?
No, I'm just saying what is
That,
like when people saying there is no solution, it's because there probably is no solution. Should we keep trying to find it? Sure, but the solution hasn't been found. You know what I mean?
I think there are solutions. They just haven't been implemented properly. I think those are at least better discussions than having a discussion where people are just imagining the worst case scenario.
But
Do you know what I mean?
how can you solve a problem if you don't acknowledge that it's a problem by imagining the bad scenarios or the worst case scenario? Then you're not gonna be able to acknowledge that it's a problem if you're just gonna
Well,
imagine the good things about it.
okay, okay. First of all, we already know there's a lot of bad things about it, right? Obviously, like we've seen thousands of videos, documentaries when you grow up talking about the negative effects of human impacted climate change. But the thing is a lot of people think that there's nothing we can do about it, right? And I
Mhm.
think those type of people that say that usually are littering and they don't recycle and they do the worst things for um, climate change. Like they do the opposite of helping. They just don't help because they think what they do isn't going to affect anything. But it's not necessarily about will it or will it not affect something. I think it's about um, what you're doing to help or not help. Are you actually helping, even if it's not going to help that much? Are you actually having any responsibility? Or are you just saying it's all fucked and like my little position in my little part of the world isn't going to do anything? Even though if you were to throw some piece of trash on the floor, right, and that an animal were to eat it, it would have been your fault that the bird would have died, right? Instead of you
Yeah.
properly throwing something away.
What if I'm doing
That's
that
what.
though?
That's what
What if I'm doing that already? What you said.
I think it's good. Like if you're
No, what if I'm doing it?
recycling and stuff.
What if I'm doing it? I'm actually creating like a group of people that like is gonna talk about climate change, all these things, and it's still bad. What is the next step?
The next step is to start trying to have political representatives that represent what your goals are for climate change, and then they will bring that up to Congress and try to pass policies that will reflect your goals. I mean, the
Okay,
UN has a goal
I
for
agree with you on that.
the climate.
I agree. The problem is, I think climate change is a left-wing issue, right? It's not a like right-wing are the ones who don't really care about climate change, right? Or is it the opposite?
I think it's both of them, but the way that they take it is the right wing says it's not by humans, and the left says it is by humans.
Oh, I see. What is the argument for the right wing? As it's not by humans. Like if it's not by humans,
It's
then
not
we
by
can't do
humans.
anything about it, right? But what is the argument? What is it?
Yeah, yeah,
What is it?
that's right. What you just
Yeah.
said. Their argument is, oh, the climate has always changed. It's always gone up and down. There's been what's it called? What are they called?
Fluctuation.
When it comes. Yeah, yeah, fluctuations, but extreme fluctuations where it's getting extremely cold, extremely hot. Like they argue that that's always been the case and there's nothing new. But if you actually look at the statistics, it actually has never been this extremely hot so fast. It's about the speed. Like when you look at the climate data, with the ice caps as well, how fast they're melting. It's
Yeah.
clearly because of the amount of CO2 that cars are producing and factories and things like that. And their argument is like, no, that's not the case at all.
But
And
what is
even
it
a
from though?
engineer, one,
It's just natural fluctuation.
which one?
Like okay, they say it's not from humans. It always fluctuated. What is it from though? What is this fluctuation coming from? Like, do they have at least a scientific argument to say, okay, it's coming from this Earth being like surrounded by, I don't know. Like, how do they? Like, we have,
I can't remember too
yeah.
well. Candace Owens has, from what I remember, Candace Owens said on Joe Rogan. I can't remember too well, but she just said that the data doesn't reflect what. climate scientists say. And then Joe Rogan said, he's like, yeah, but when 90% or almost, like 90% of climate scientists are agreeing that the climate change that's happening right now, the global warming that's happening right now is led by, it's human driven. You're going to disagree with that? And say, yeah, because there's data that disagrees with it. It's like, yeah, but that data is in the minority compared to the amount of overwhelming data that's showing that it is driven by humans. And then she's like, well, I don't agree with that. That's
What?
her argument.
But the thing is, like, we have, right, so, like, how do you explain the amount of animals that gone extinct since our, like, advancement happened, you know? How do you explain that part?
Candace Owens?
Yeah, how do they explain that?
I don't know I don't know their full arguments. I just remember some of the arguments. When I was like 19, there was this guy at the mall, and I used to debate him on global warming. He was really super right wing, and bro, I think he just disagreed with every source that I gave him. Like he didn't like NASA. He didn't like the Weather Channel. He didn't like
Wait,
NOAA. He didn't like the National Association for what is it? NOAA. You know NOAA. It has to do
no.
with weather, like around the world. Well,
What, what, what,
it's
what
one
did
of
he
the biggest.
believe then if he didn't believe all these?
Well, he's super right wing, but he didn't say he was right wing. He didn't say that. He
So
said he
he does
was
not believe, if he was right wing, he doesn't believe in anything scientific? Is that how it works?
well, he said he likes science, but but he
What?
doesn't think that climate change was like legit.
Nah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's a whole argument. It's a really crazy argument. It's been so long since I've got into that, though. I would love to debate people again on that, but I'd have to research climate science again.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think though, yeah, that's a really important. I feel like that is important. But I think the reason why I mentioned that responsibility is because Steven Pinker said that politics can make smart people dumb. And then I was like kind of curious about what he meant by that. Because I
Mm,
was like, smart people dumb. I mean, I guess that makes sense in the sense that like, yeah, there are a lot of smart people that are right wing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, but he said, which I actually may change my position from. I'm not sure yet. You can tell me if maybe I don't know. I think I might change my position. But he said, I said, does Lex Fridman actually have any merit? Oh wait, no. I just wanted to know about him. Okay, let me skip that. No, it says, does Steven Pinker think politics makes people dumb? And then it says, political thinking shuts down rationality. Politics is the mind killer, a phrase he endorses. People lose intellectual honesty when talking about political topics. Facts get distorted to protect group identity. He says ideology corrupts thinking. It rewards loyalty over truth. It punishes nuance. It makes people selectively stupid. Education doesn't solve this. The smarter the person, the better the lawyer, but not the better the scientist. So does he think politics makes people dumb? He said yes. He believes political identity temporarily disables rational thinking, even in very intelligent people. Isn't that interesting?
Okay. Okay. How does it affect it though?
How does it affect it? He said that let me see. Okay, right here it says political identity. So I think he was arguing before that basically the way that people when they argue, like let's say you're in a debate with someone, right? You
Yeah.
may be more likely to argue from like your tribe. You'll have a bias towards your tribe instead
Okay.
of what the data is saying, just because that's your identity,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it's
You're biased
emotional
basically. Yeah.
bias. Yes, so he thinks that a lot of smart people, they can be really like intelligent normally when you're discussing other topics, but when it comes to politics where it has to do with their country or their race or something like that, they can become really short-sighted. They can become very, very biased.
But
And
you can try to ignore the biases, right? It's possible. It's not like something like sure you're born with it, but if someone calls your biases out, because your biases are essentially fallacies, if they can be called out, then you should accept that you're just you're wrong, right?
yeah, so I would agree with you. But the reason why I was thinking about changing my mind, because okay, so when I was younger, and I used to like first I was into science, right? And I didn't care about politics. And the only time I cared about politics is when Trump was talking about global warming and saying it was bullshit and it's a hoax and it's propaganda. And that's when I started to debate with people within politics because it had to do with science. And then when I would tell people is that like I'm not a liberal or a Republican, I'm just like pro science, you know.
Yeah.
So I just go where the science goes. But so but you know, as I've gotten older, I feel like when it comes to like what's it called, when you have to pick for like a president, right, you cannot be neutral, right? Like you have to pick one so that way you can vote, you know. I guess I could lie and just say I'm not liberal, but the thing is I agree with most liberal values in general compared to the Republican.
Mhm.
um does me picking a party make me a bit biased? That's the interesting part, you know. I don't think I'm biased because I still think I'm more.
Picking a
What's up?
party in itself is not bias. What is bias is picking a party without having any basically rational
That agreeing?
explanation to why you chose it. This is the things that make you biased. These are the biases. You need to have
Oh, okay.
rationalities towards your like your choice. Someone can be conservative, but no, if you're actually okay, if we're actually removing all biases, there has to be one only correct choice, right?
Yeah.
Because how can there be two if we're actually looking at something that is tautologically correct without yeah, there
So
has
the
to,
thing is like,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, go on.
yeah, go ahead.
So the thing is I don't know if I can find it, but I remember that there was a way, there's a website um for like a liberal party. Like let's say you wanted to find the liberal party of the US for a certain president, they will have like a whole website explaining like what their goals are, what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, I don't remember where it was. Like, how did I find that? I don't know. Let me see if the USA has that because I feel like when people like normally talk internationally about are you left wing or right wing, I think like you know we're obviously talking about progressive human. I wouldn't say humanitarian, right? Because I would say the right wing would agree that they're also humanitarian, right?
Yeah, anyone would call himself a humanitarian.
So it had to do with like global warming, abortion, gender, right?
Yeah, basically.
Immigration. Yeah. So I guess, yeah, yeah. I guess if we're simplifying the liberal and Republican like views like that, like left and right, like that simplistically, then I think, yeah, I guess sure. I guess we can agree that, yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with calling ourselves that if we are aware of our biases.
I don't think it's even awareness. I just think um try and avoid them basically. Being aware of okay, so saying I'm aware, let's say someone who's white, I'm aware that I'm biased because I'm white, therefore I support slavery. This is not a valid answer. Being aware of it does not absolve you from anything. You have to acknowledge it and then go into like a rational type of justification to it. This is how I feel
But
about
you
it.
don't. But you don't think, let's say you're arguing with a right wing person, right? Don't you think like some part of you has this feeling of like us versus them, like the left versus the right, or you like there's this tribal type of thing, you know? Because it's not like about oh this is the team of truth, like we're focused on the truth. It's more like this is the this is the political team that I'm on, and this is the rival team. Do you know what I mean? Feels more like sports in a way than trying to actually find like what's the most rational position to take. Which I'm
Uh,
not necessarily taking a position right now. I might change my position based off of this discussion, but you know what I mean? I'm just curious. What do you think?
well, in a sense, it is us versus them. I feel like it's not even like these things that we're talking about. The reason why politics gets really like really contentious and really aggressive, it is because like you have people's choices or people's lives on the line, you know? Like when you're telling a woman, okay, there's the choice of having um basically like either to like abortion, you do not have choice over your body if you get aborted, like if you can't abort your baby, if let's say rape happened or something like that, people might take offense to that because these are things that some people went through, or people's family went through, you know? So it's not something like it is very contentious because of that reason. Now, um, is it like a should it be like that? I don't know, really. I don't know. I feel like sometimes you need these types of energy, um, but not
But let's
always.
say But let's say somebody asks you, for example, like remember that when we watched the Neil deGrasse conversation, right? He doesn't necessarily want to say he's an atheist, not because it doesn't characterize him like how he thinks, but it's because of the party, like the community. I mean,
No,
like
I don't think it's because of that. I think when he
no, he
said it
mentioned
doesn't,
that.
was
He
it?
said it describe. He said it. Yeah, he said it described me to it. Like he said back in the day when they would describe atheist, he said it described me to a T. But the community behind it were they were like always like going against the Bible, obsessed with the Bible, and they're against like Godspeed and like certain words, and they were kept saying that, oh, you're not an atheist because you like these words, like you like to use BC and say before Christ, and he's saying like. He's like, that doesn't matter, you know? Like these have
Yeah, I agree.
cultural
I
meanings. It
agree.
doesn't,
Actually, yeah.
yeah.
So you're basically saying he wanted to disassociate himself from them because of like their obsession with religion and the fact that they want to refute it. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
so when I
So
mentioned that, it's like, like when we're relating it to a liberal, right? Like when you identify as a liberal, that means when you tell somebody like what's your political standing, the second you say liberal, they're going to attach all of these things. You know, like radical liberals, they're going to think you're a radical liberal just because you say you're a liberal. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. So I agree with Neil that he doesn't have to associate with these things, but he has to accept the definition. I feel like when you say liberal, if you're gonna have these people doing certain things in liberals' names, that's fine. You don't have to associate with them. But the definition of what liberal is, it is not that, and like they cannot change that. You have to like accept what you are, and you can like basically represent liberalism in your way. It doesn't have to be their way, but and also you don't have to like say that you're a liberal. You can just argue your positions, and if someone assumes that you're a liberal from that, and if he's not wrong, then it goes with the pack. You know, it's not something that is that should be associated
True.
or removed from someone. But like it's
True,
you know
because
it comes with this. Okay, let's say for instance, like you're Puerto Rican, right? Or American or whatever.
yeah, Puerto Rican
You're
American.
American. So let's say Americans start doing bad things. Um
Uh-huh.
and they're like basically like all the entire world is just looking at Americans like what the hell are you doing? And then you like will you say I'm not American because of that?
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, like some things, an ideology that has a definition does not have to be changed because other people are tarnishing it. If it has a
But the thing
definition,
is
then it has a definition.
but at the same time though, like for example, let's say the American flag was used for ethnic cleansing, like if my country used a certain flag, and then let's say after that war was done and like the US was defeated, and they created a new flag or something like that, I would no longer, even if I liked the old flag and what it represented, I wouldn't feel like I should use that old flag and wear it or put it up because of what it was used for. So
Yeah,
in the
but
same sense that
I'm not talking about
like
signals or like flags or logos.
they
I'm
were
talking about your
they were talking about
definition.
words.
Yeah, the definition of
Yeah.
that you fall under the umbrella definition. So again, you would say if your country was doing that and that flag was being used, are you still
No,
American?
but
Yes. But do you have to support
no, no,
these
no,
things? No.
but here's my thing, and this is like I'm very waffly on this because I do a lot of times describe myself as like Puerto Rican, American, but I never feel too comfortable with these positions as much as I feel more comfortable with saying I'm a globalist or taking a position that's more has to do with the earth, Like I feel more as an earthling because at the end of the day, as much as I love Puerto Rico, as much as I love America, if America or Puerto Rico were to do something evil, I want to be able to have the position to where um I can love the good things about the country and still be able, I mean, you could still identify with the country and still see you can still criticize it.
Yeah.
Um which is totally fine, but I just feel like I don't know, I'm still confused about this. Like I feel like a better position is globalist because, being a nationalist, like taking a position of like being so hung up on a specific country and like representing that country, like people will say, like, if you're a very hardcore American, like, I'll die for my country. I don't think I would necessarily die for my country if they said, okay, you guys are all going to go to this country, you're going to kill all these people. I may not necessarily agree with that. Like, I love my country, but I love a lot of other countries. You know what I mean? I
Again, I
could still
agree, but
identify with.
we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
talking about that. We're talking about the definition that you go on. Like a definition is not something that you choose. A definition is something that basically you fall under because of certain specific things that happen to be. You being an American is not a choice.
No,
You
no, you're
know,
not. We're not talking about definition. We're talking about words.
words.
Like,
Like if you're a liberal, you being a liberal, that is not a choice. You believe in certain things. You genuinely believe in them. Somehow these things make you a liberal. Are other people who are liberals doing bad things? Sure. Do you have to associate yourself with them? No. Like you both are liberals. Some liberals
no,
are
but
bad. Some liberals are good.
but
You know.
I get what you're saying, but I really want you to get what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that when you give yourself a title, it can group you, it can have the group think, where you're stereotyped into a community. Whereas if you don't tell somebody, they can group you into that party without you saying it. But sometimes I think it may be better for them to do it themselves, whether than you throwing it out because they're going to make a bunch of assumptions. Oh, you think this, you think like that, right? Before you even have a discussion. Whereas if you don't like hold such a strong position, with a title, then maybe you can get a better reaction from the other person. But maybe that's not a good position as well because at the end of the day, like for instance, somebody can really like me, but once they find out I'm American, they might hate me. So regardless, I can also see what you're saying, like regardless, once they know what it is, then well, they could actually fuck with me, because they'd be like, "Damn, I didn't know you were American," and now that they actually got to know me before finding that out, they might like me, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know like Americans were this way." So you can
Yeah.
actually learn about people before you identify yourself.
Yes. I get the grouping thing, and I get the fact that so you're basically saying that you would acknowledge that you are a part of that. You just wouldn't want to say it in front of people because you don't want the assumptions that come with it or the stereotypes that come with it.
Yeah, like for instance, like I don't care. Like there's some, what do they say, what is the phrase where like I would die on that hill, like
Yeah,
I would die on the hill of being an atheist, you know, like people can get, they can put all the stereotypical like like community opinions, like someone we know did that to me, remember, like I told
mm-hmm.
them I'm an atheist and they attacked me immediately because they assumed like with group think that this is the way I am, you know, instead of
Yeah,
actually having a talk with me. So
yeah,
I think in that way, you know, that makes sense, right?
yeah. It does. But I feel like if someone doesn't want to talk to you because you're an atheist, you shouldn't talk to that person because that person that like you being an atheist, that is a part of who you are. If someone's not gonna want to talk to you because of what you are, why would you want to talk to them?
Because I feel like that might teach them something that they didn't know. You know, like maybe him finding that out made it
That
made
is
it
not your
change his perspective.
responsibility, though. You feel like you have a responsibility to teach someone something.
Can you say that one more time?
You feel like you have a responsibility to teach someone to teach people.
Not in necessarily an arrogant way,
No, not in an
but
arrogant way. I didn't say in an arrogant way. Just a responsibility.
no.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, like, but I just want to preface it with like not in an arrogant way, but I feel like I like, you know, I've always told you I feel a certain kinship with just humans in general, you know, like I feel a kinship. So, you know, I feel like there's so many, like if you watch a lot of movies and anime and stuff like that, you can learn about like, you know, there's people that hate you like just for being something, you know, like for a certain
yeah,
race, having a certain like sexual attraction, things like that, right? They can
mm,
hate you and despise you. But if they actually got to know who you are, they change, you know, they have humanity, you know, the humanity comes out and
yeah,
they can change their perspective. So I think it's like having an optimism that I think people can change, you know, like all this vitriol emotions are coming from something that is not it's not coming from like a human place. It's coming from like a hurt place, you know, not from an understanding
yeah.
and not trying to understand. I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
that's good. It's good to have this point of view. Me personally, I would rather just avoid people who have problems with me personally. Like if I tell someone, let's say that I'm an atheist, and they're like, um, we don't want to talk to you because of that. I'm like, cool, you don't have to. Like I'm not gonna force myself onto them to tell them and explain to them why that's fine. But I get that you're not trying to say that you're forcing yourself on them, but you're basically trying to go slowly with them in the definitions because you don't want, like, you feel like you're gonna change something for the better in that person, which also is a very good approach. But yeah,
I mean,
I feel
it
like for
doesn't
me it
like
would be a waste of time for me personally. I would just rather move on if they don't wanna, engage.
like if it was with the same person, I would agree. Like if I tried attempt this method and it doesn't work, then move on. But I feel like since like I like talking to lots of different types of people, I feel like I can always, you know, try this method again with new people where I don't get tired of it, you know? Because I would
Yeah.
agree with you. Like it's like beating a dead horse, you know, if somebody doesn't want to and their minds are not being changed in any way, you know? If anything, they're becoming more like the way they are, you know?
Yeah. Well, I feel like the difference between me and you is just the difference between an extrovert and an introvert. But yeah. But like I feel like yeah, it's fine. I would agree with you on that.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, like when like I told people like when I was younger, right? Like I was obsessed with talking about these things like you did. You know, we've talked about this like when we were younger. And when I talk to my family, you know, like they're very religious or like talk to people in general about it. You know, it's so sensitive, like science, because it has to do with like religious, like origins of universe, origins of life, you know, all these type of topics. So they're so sensitive in general. So in school, it was always like a debate. It was always aggressive because, you know, it's talking about very sensitive topics. But the thing is I was so obsessed with understanding, and from that like a young age, I always like, you know, took the position of stupid. But people thought I was trying to be a smartass, you know, or like trying to be like pretend like I'm smart, you know, like, oh, you think you're so smart or you're so arrogant, you know. But the thing is like I knew from watching videos and reading books that to learn you have to have a position, and then somebody argue that position, and if your position breaks apart, if your argument breaks apart, you have to learn more, right? You have to change your mind. You have to be willing
Yeah.
to change your mind based on new evidence. So I didn't mind like if people got frustrated because they were helping me, you know, like
Mm.
it was building my way of thinking and like way of debating and learning about the world that I didn't care. But you know, after a while, you realize like you can't do that with everybody, and some people, it's better just not even to be close with them. You know, if you cannot like have free discourse with them, it's better to just not associate too much, like to be too close with them, you know, because they can also debilitate you.
Yeah, they habilitate you.
Do you think that? Do you think that people can debilitate you
What is
if
dehabil?
you?
You mean inhibit you?
Yeah, inhibit you. That's what I
Okay.
was trying to say. I use a new
Um,
word.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree with what you said, 100%.
Yeah,
Um,
like there's people that endorse intellectual, you know, like progressive thinking and like in motivate you, like you know, like when I talk to you.
yeah,
But then there's other people that their minds and like what they value is so about like gossip and celebrities. I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking about like celebrities and like rumors and stuff like that once in a while and like little things. But when it's like all you talk about, it can really deteriorate the mind, you know?
yeah, yeah. But you have to understand, most people are interested in these things. They watch like drama, celebrities, what this person did, what that person did. Even within families, you're gonna find like there is drama within every family you go into. You're gonna find drama in it. You're gonna find, oh, this person's not talking to this person. Why? Because this person thought that person did this, and this person is religious. This person is not. And this, every single family in the world, it has its own drama because people are interested in that. This is what makes us community, and conflict and solving conflict is what we evolved doing. It is not going to change, and this is just how people are. Now, some people are more invested in that. Some people like to talk about other things, but everyone at the end of the day is going to be involved in this type of drama, this type of fucking it's not something that you have the choice uh, to do or to not do. You're just being a human. You're just sucked into it. You know what I mean?
That makes me think like I watched this video this morning and it meant a lot to me. You know what I started doing is taking screenshots of things that I watch that I think are very important or like interesting, and then I write them down in my journal later. Because the thing is like, you know, you can wake up, right? Go on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. You watch like 30 reels, right? You watch 30 or 40 reels. You may
Yeah.
have learned like incredible things, but you're going to forget it in the next, what, like 15 seconds or like 30 minutes because you didn't write it down. You didn't, you know, you don't have
Yeah.
it in your it's not stored in your long term memory, you know, it's stored in your short term. So even if
Yeah.
it was
If it's
profound,
interesting enough to you, you're gonna keep thinking about it, and it will get stored in your long-term memory. But yeah, one reel is not gonna, or yeah,
yeah. So one of them that really I thought is so redundant, but it's so true that you know, you're born one day, you die one day, right? Like you're born in one day and you die in one day.
yeah,
But life is in one day also. You know, like tomorrow hasn't been born yet and yesterday is dead. I like that
yeah.
idea, you know? Like yesterday
Tomorrow
is
hasn't
dead.
been born yet, and yes. Wait, can you say it again? The one you
Okay,
said
so
before it.
you're born one day, you're dead one day, right? Like in one day
Yeah,
you die, literally. And you're born one day. But tomorrow yesterday is dead, right? Yesterday is dead. It's over.
yeah,
Tomorrow is not even born yet. Like it's too early, right?
yeah,
It's not born. And right now is living. Like this is the only life. Like today you were born when you woke up and tonight you're going to die. Like
Mm.
that's all you have is today. Like you're living right now, and this is the only life you have. So if you were to die today, this would have been your last day. You know.
Yeah,
So it's kind of a mind fuck if you think of it like that. People say like in the video, I think it was a monk who said he's like people always talk about like happy life, happy life. It's like yes, but you're only living in the day. You should think
yeah,
happy day, happy day. I'm like,
yeah.
bro, that's a bar. It's true. I should think happy
I
day.
I thought about this actually a lot, and let's say, for instance, you know how like we say if you can download your memory or if you can create a clone of yourself, but you die, are you living? And most people, I would say, uh, would assume intuitively that you're dead, you're not alive. Because even if that's like literally a clone from you right now, we take him out of you with the same memory, the same literally everything, you die. Most people intuitively would say, okay, you're not alive anymore. But that is literally what's happening every single second. You know, the past self is dead. Like like you wouldn't even notice that that happened. Like you're not yourself when you're 5. You're not yourself when you're 10. You're not that person is dead already. You moved on. So in a sense, I feel like if people know how to like install consciousness, let's say, in a robot with the entire memory and everything, and then like then you wouldn't be dead. You wouldn't. That is yourself. It's yourself in other meaning, the same way that you are yourself that was 5 years ago, but you're not really yourself because that's not the same person. You wouldn't do the same things you did 5 years ago. You wouldn't do the same things you did when you were 5 or 10. You get what I'm saying, or is it?
Yeah, you're always a different person, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, every second you're a different person. Like every single second you're listening to something, whether what I'm saying right now, you have a different memory with a different brain with a different type of behavior. Every single second. The person that was there before is dead. It does not exist anymore. You know, the
Right.
Koopa 5 years ago. You think he's here right now, or is it just the memory of him, or Koopa that is 5 years old?
I feel like there are some. Bro, I had a fucking crazy dream last night, bro. It was actually so scary that I actually woke up out of my sleep. I was so scared about it because and I even had to like fucking talk to ChatGPT about it because it was so bizarre. So I'm gonna sum it up like really fast. Basically, um, I went to a store. I had my phone right,
Yeah,
and then like when I was going in, I saw an old friend there, right? And then when I left the store, I couldn't find my phone. So then I went back into the store and then it was on the floor and my phone was broken. And then I was like, huh. I was like, what the heck happened? And then the workers at the store, the staff said, oh, there's a guy, he like pickpocketed you and then he smashed your phone on the ground. And then when I went outside, I would I picked up my phone and it still was on, but it was cracked. And then I went back and I was like pissed off and I was like, who the hell did that? And I saw it and it was yeah, it was my old friend and like he was leaving the parking lot, right? But when he
yeah,
saw me, he got angry and then he came back and he when he was driving back into the parking lot, like when he left, he was coming back. Bro, all I saw was a blue sky. Like it was like a movie, bro. All I saw was a blue sky and his head
damn.
flew. His head was in the
What
air.
the
And
heck?
bro, and
This
it
is so
scared me.
freaky.
Yeah, bro, I woke up like out of my sleep with a fucking panic attack because I was like, bro, like I didn't want him to die, you know, or like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, why did I dream that? I was so scared. I even looked up on ChatGPT, like, what is the meaning of this? And I guess the meaning was like my brain's trying to find closure and was basically saying that, you know, when you have an abrupt like disconnect with a friend or something like that. Like the screen is like, you know, like I was on the phone with him, right? So like
Yeah,
we stopped talking on the phone, and then he said that like the reason why I was broken is because he, and then his head fly off is like a way for your brain to have like this violence, you know, the sudden violence is like a cutoff, you know. It was like trying to find closure.
mm,
It's like sometimes your dreams bring up things to the max, like the most extreme, and that's why I said it was very violent. But I said it was just your brain. It wasn't like you were looking for violence, like your dream's not telling you that. It was just trying to find a way to release the like frustration, you know, or like the pain or whatever.
Yeah, I see. That's
Is
interesting.
that it? Bro, it was scary though, bro. I'm just gonna
Bro,
fucking.
I don't know how much though that's correct. Like, do you really think dreams are like do you think dreams represent reality in some situation? Like, not necessarily reality. Like, obviously this thing is not gonna happen or will happen, but like some hints of reality,
Oh, I don't think it's like the like hinting at the future, but I do think it is your
something
brain's
deep
trying
inside
to
you,
rationalize. Hmm?
like something deep inside of you, hidden.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do think for facts it is your brain like dealing with like subconscious issues that you're dealing with in your life and it brings it to the surface when you're sleeping. I think it does that for a fact.
Hmm, it's interesting.
Yeah, like if you've ever had any dreams like that you know of, like if you yeah, there's definitely something subconsciously going on there for sure.
Bro,
Have you ever had a
sometimes I
dream like
have
that?
dreams that I'm like, okay, they make a lot of sense because like they hit things that I've been thinking about in reality, right? Sometimes I have dreams like I have no fucking idea what is happening. Like it feels like literally, literally like I'm on an acid trip or some shit. It is not, bro. I don't know. Sometimes it's crazy. I'm like, what the hell does this dream have to do with anything? And what does it relate to my life? How does it? It does not, you know? And it gets me confused. So when I'm thinking about something a lot, yeah, sure, it might come up in my dream or something, but it's not every dream. I don't think it's every dream.
Well, you know, like they say that the part of your brain when they do MRI scans, and they say the part of your brain that's lit up is the amygdala, which is the seat of emotion. So, like, I assume it wouldn't just be sad emotions or frustration. I'm sure it's gonna also be fun and happiness, you know, like all these other complex emotions. So, you know, maybe you swinging around like Spider-Man is another fantasy, you know, that
Yeah.
you would imagine. Like I've had Spider-Man dreams, bro. I used to dream about swimming. I mean, like web swinging through the city, and I when I was a kid, and I used to dream that every single night. That's what I would dream to fall asleep.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a good dream that I remember. They were always either weird or scary. I don't remember a dream that I enjoyed it, like I was in it. Okay, well maybe there was, but I don't remember it.
Give me one.
I don't remember. I don't remember a dream
No,
that was good.
give me a scary one.
I was followed by a lot of people. Okay, there's this dream. It's so weird. I had like a I was working in like a fried chicken place like 6 years ago, and there's this boss which I didn't have really a big problem with him, but he was a big dude, right? He was like a
Yeah.
he was on the heavier weight on the heavier side. So one dream, and he was like always angry for some reason. Not at me because I was a good worker, but like he was just always angry. Like you see it in his face. He rarely fucking laughs. So I had this dream one day. I was working like every day, 10 hours at that place. Like, I was a shift manager, everything. So I used to literally fall asleep sometimes, dream like I'm still working it. Like I'm half asleep. I don't know how it works. I literally feel like I'm still in the job while I'm asleep. And one dream, one time, I fell asleep like really deep. Um, and there's this, like I'm walking randomly in a street outside my house, and there's this gigantic guy who is the freaking like manager, the one I told you about. He's not just big, he's gigantic, and he's so tall, like he's literally a titan. And he was holding like a bag, a transparent bag, and he was eating something from it. And when I went closer, I was like scared, but I still went closer. It was a bag full of small me, you know? He was and he was eating it like it's freaking like Doritos or some shit. Yeah.
Damn, that sounds like Little Nightmares. That sounds cool.
and then I ran away or some shit, and then like I woke up from the dream, like a bunch of small me. It was crazy. They were
Yo, that's
screaming.
awesome. That's actually cool. That's
That's not
actually a cool
what
dream.
the fuck. That's terrifying, bro.
Bro, I wish I had a dream like that. Bro, instead of
Bro,
having a
when
friend
you're
or
in the
just
dream,
having
you would
a
be terrified. You wouldn't even think, okay, this is cool, you know? That's not like a. Okay, tell me a
I had
terrifying dream you had.
okay, I had a dream, right, that I was in a van and I
Yeah.
was in a van with my this was like when I was 16 and I was in a van with my ex and her mom. And like, you know, when I was younger, like she used to take us everywhere, you know, when we were younger, like everywhere with her. So like obviously in my dream I could imagine that that was gonna happen. So like for some reason though the van door and the back door was open and like there was like a storm and it was spiraling and then the storm got so black, like the sky became so black, and then a tornado started like going down, and then it touched the ground, and then it was literally like to my face. It was crazy. How
Okay,
you
that's not
doing?
even that scary,
Good
bro.
question. Enjoy.
That's more.
What is it?
That's not even that scary.
No, it was scary to me because it was like in my face, bro. Tornado.
That's scarier than a fucking titan humanoid following you and eating people like you. That ain't that
I
scary.
mean, I guess you're not scared of tornadoes.
I mean, I am, but I think giant humans are way scarier. I was literally Attack
Nah,
on Titan in real life, bro.
bro, it was your boss though. It's not that. Oh, maybe you're scared of your boss. That makes sense.
Maybe it like fucking unlocked a fear. Bro, you know, sometimes you dream about some people, and then when you meet them, you have like a certain type of feeling towards them. I don't know how to explain it, but it just exists. You know what I'm talking about?
No, no, you're right. I think that's exactly like what dreams do. It like takes any feeling you have about them and brings it to the max, you know? Like it makes it like the most dramatic.
But it's not that it's is it the real feeling that you have towards them before? Does it just accentuate it, or does it like bring new feelings that you didn't even have that are irrational?
That too. I think it does that too. I don't think it's rational. I don't think it's a rational story. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. You know? I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Because your brain's just passing time, I feel like, you know, trying to like rationalize or trying to create a story. I don't know why, dude. That's so weird, you know, when I think about it. Why does it make a story when you're like, you don't need to, right? Because your body is like processing food or not processing food, but like dealing with the nervous system and muscles, right? Healing your muscles and like recovering from the
Yeah,
day. But I maybe it's because it's also processing information. Because like you know how you watch a lot of anime or like videos and like games and stuff. So it takes all that information and it jumbles it all up into a dream. You know, try to rationalize. It probably tries to rationalize also the video games. You know, like everything you fucking saw in the day. You know, and you
yeah,
imagined.
yeah, bro. I don't know. But lately, I haven't been dreaming much. Like back in the day, I used to have so many dreams a night, like three, four. I don't know if it's four, but like sometimes I used to have three, four dreams like every night. Now I'm like having barely one. I don't know what happened. Like I really don't know. Maybe because of the
I mean,
stress, or I'm not like sleeping much, you know. Because I'm
yeah,
sleeping
you
less
don't.
hours, definitely. And I'm probably not going into deep sleep for long enough for me to have these dreams. But yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I think you're supposed to. REM sleep only lasts 4 hours. You know that? I think it's only 4 hours.
no, it's a cycle. I think the cycle is like 1.5 hours. It's a cycle basically like type one, two, three, then REM, if I'm not mistaken. Like you keep going through the cycle the entire night. And then you have dreams when you're at specific part of the cycle.
But I'm pretty sure. But that time period. Let's see. First REM cycle is 10 minutes. Later REM cycles 7 to 60 minutes. Oh no, 30 to 60 minutes. Near the end of the night, sometimes up to 60 to 90 minutes. So
Really?
most adults get 1.5 to 2 hours of REM sleep total across several cycles.
Yeah, it's within the cycle. But yeah. So how many time? How much time?
Roughly 1.5 to 2 hours.
1.5 to 2 hours. The entire night.
Yeah, this is for the entire night.
And wait, is that considered the deep sleep part, or is it not the deep sleep?
Yeah, this is all REM sleep. This is all in
Which
reference
is
to
considered
deep
deep
sleep.
sleep, right?
Yeah, first REM cycle is 10 minutes. Later REM cycles are 30 to 60 minutes. And then near the end of the night, sometimes up to 60 to 90 minutes. Overall per night is 1.5 to 2 hours
Mm,
across several cycles.
that's interesting.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
I
well,
dream a lot.
this is probably why I'm not dreaming. Because of that, like, I'm not sleeping long enough to get to these end stages.
But do you dream and ever wake up from shock?
I used to, yeah, I used to. No, I don't.
I hate waking up in the middle of the night, bro. Because for one, I'm already like when you wake up in the middle of the night, it's all dark, right? So it's scary. Dude, I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Bro, sometimes, bro, I swear, one time, um, sometimes you wake up from a dream, you still see the after effect of it. Like, you wake up and you see an actual, like, when you're still, like, kind of sleepy, you see something which does not
Yeah,
exist, but you see it there, which is so
yeah,
terrifying to me. So now what I started doing, like when I wake up from a scary dream, I would just keep my eyes closed as long as I can, just to make sure like I'm fully awake, like without these types of things that I'm gonna see if I open my eyes.
that's so funny.
Yeah, like
But
I stay in the bed 5 minutes before I open my eyes.
but I agree with the concept that you mentioned earlier that we think like we are a new person. But the thing is I also think that every moment is reinforcing like who we are and who we've been. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like if you stay in your hometown, that's like a reinforcement. So is your family, especially if you knew them since childhood, friends, if you knew them since childhood, like those are all reinforcements of like who you are. And that's why, they say like when you're trying a new routine or like trying to be a better person and break habits, they say that like when you're doing that, like you should either cut off the friends that don't accept it or it's going to take for some time for your friends to accept it or your family because they already have like an image of who you are,
Yeah,
and you like completely radically changing like a certain behavior, they're going to think you're a different person, which makes a lot of sense though because like we are not like absolute individuals, right? Like personalities, like we can shape and change and morph or whatever. But
yeah,
I agree with what you're saying. Like we can change, but I think the likelihood of us changing requires like radical change, like moving away or
yeah.
things
I
like that. Like
disagree with that.
forming.
I just think every single second you're changing. Your memory is being updated every single second, like every single moment. Your memory is being
But
updated.
but you're not changing that much though. Like the way you think is not changing that
But you're not
much.
the same, even if you're not changing that much, you're not okay. So again, I'm gonna ask like the question about the clone. Would you say if I cloned you right now, that would that be the same person? Because you're basically the same. He's literally a clone of you with the entire memory, the everything. And if not, why?
The first argument would be that the biggest difference would be one's going to think they're the first and the other one's going to be shit, I'm the second. That now they're already different individuals
Exactly. That's what I'm
automatically.
trying to say. This moment of realization or updated memory changes them. You understand what I'm saying? So even though they are literally clones, after one type of knowledge that one of them gets and the other doesn't, now they're completely two different people. Why don't you apply that to you?
Because like
You
okay,
you 10 minutes ago is not the
I
same as you right now because you have acquired
yeah,
new things from,
but no, but the thing is I'm very like I would say people who are very open-minded and progressive are more likely to change in behavior and personality traits and things like that. Like more, not too much, but they are going to change a lot more than someone who's very stubborn, conservative, and likes to stick to like strict rules and behavioral patterns. So I don't think that can necessarily be the case for everyone. I think you have to have a certain amount of like, I think, everyone changes, even like right wing people, obviously, like the more
You're looking
information,
at the
memory.
macro level. Okay, let's say we take a right-wing person, we clone him. Two people exactly the same thing. You tell this person a secret, you tell this person a different type of information. Are they still the same person?
No, but you're talking about two different people because like they're separate now. But let's talk about one person.
But
I
yeah,
don't
but
like that example.
you 10 minutes ago are separate.
Yeah, but we're not differentiating each other, right? I'm not differentiating myself from the past.
You
I
don't
mean, I
have to.
do.
Okay, you do in
I'm
what
not. I'm not
sense?
necessarily. I'm
So
not
you think?
necessarily.
Yeah,
What's up? I'm
yeah.
not
Go ahead.
necessarily disagreeing in the sense that we are always changing incrementally in like very small, tiny incremental steps, like evolutionarily in a sense as well. But does it change that much though, day to day? I don't think. I think over a long period of time, it does make big differences. But I would say on a day to day, you're not going to necessarily notice it. You know what I mean?
What I'm trying to explain is it doesn't have to be a day to like it doesn't have to be a big difference to change you as a person. You know, that's what I'm trying to explain. Like, okay,
Okay.
are you the same person as you 10 minutes ago, literally?
No, I'm not. But here's my point. Because yeah, you can go into the skin cells. You can go into all these different things. That, like
Your
the
body is
information I
changing
learned through
literally all the
research.
time. Your brain is it's deleting information that you haven't used. It's putting new
Okay, but
informations in.
But okay, but this is what I think is relevant though, is when you're talking about a drug addict, right? Somebody who's addicted to drugs, they have a fucked up family and things like that, right? And they're
Yeah.
fucked, like their life is fucked, right? And they are just ruining their life and they're going downhill, 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 right? And
Hmm.
that's who they are, that's who they are. And the only way they can literally change who they are is by something extreme happening, like maybe their dad dies suddenly, or they meet someone in prison that, gives them like some life reformation. Like those are like actual changes that you can see at a macro scale. I understand that we are always changing like day to day. That's true, and I agree with you there. But I think how can we use that in a useful way? What you just said, like how can we use that in a useful way?
It's not necessarily in a useful way. What I'm trying to get at is basically saying that um, if you are not yourself necessarily and you're a new person, then taking your consciousness and your memory and everything that is within your brain, downloading it into, let's say, a mechanical thing or like not necessarily like a mechanic body
Because you
that you can control,
are you,
that is not gonna change anything about you. Even if you die, you're
okay,
gonna still exist within
okay,
that. I
okay.
don't
So
think
let's
my
say
5-year-old
you're
self is still alive. I don't think he's
okay.
alive. I think he's
Okay,
gone. Yeah,
let's say you kill someone, right? And then they make a replica of you, right? So
yeah.
technically, that other one killed someone too, right? Because it's the same person.
Yes.
But that
But
other
if
one
they
never
did it,
did it. But
if
yeah,
they replicated you after the fact that you killed, yes. If they did
yeah.
it before, one of them killed, one of them didn't, then no. That would be my argument.
But the memory and the feelings would be the same though. Even though the other one hasn't killed someone, they still, like, their brain hasn't changed. It's not like they feel or act or think a different way. They think it and thought and feel the same exact way as the original. Because we're making an exact copy. And so, like, if you they have the responsibility of the other version of themselves, right? Let's say one of them changes their life, right?
Yeah,
Like they get reformed, right? They have life reformation, and the other one doesn't, right?
yeah.
Um, at
You
this
look at them as two
point,
different individuals,
but they're the same person
but
genetically.
it doesn't
Like,
matter. Twins are the same person genetically. How does
So
it
you're
even?
saying
So you're
no
saying
because
it's the same thing. Okay, if you're saying some person gets cloned at 5 year old, at 10 this person went like at 10 both of them had like two different families, but they were cloned, right? One of them was cloned. This person killed somebody. This person is a really good, nice person that goes and volunteers into like some fucking, I don't know, like a
no,
mental hospital. You're saying they're the same exact thing.
I'm not
Even,
explaining. I think I'm not explaining it properly.
yeah,
What I'm
okay.
trying to say is that um yes, we're changing every moment, but the thing is you're not changing that much in the sense that if I kill someone today and I like watch a video or something like that and I'm like the next day I'm like, "Oh shit, I realized that was fucked up." I mean, technically, yes, I could have changed during the night, right? Because if someone kills somebody and then they like realize they're like, "Oh shit, that was fucked up," and they change, they are a different person. Like, how do you philosophize that? You know, when somebody does something messed up and then they actually change afterwards, but it was only a day difference. You know, like because you're talking about micro change. You
Yeah,
know, it's not,
I don't think that the amount of time that it took for them to change is relevant. I think if actually the intention after a day is different, and then they've changed. They're not the same person. And my point is even more complicated than that. My point is that they did change every single moment, not necessarily one day.
no,
That
but
is,
here's the bigger problem, and this
yeah.
is my thing for prison reformation. Like that's why we need prison reformation. Is for this also this other argument that you just put forward is that people are not necessarily who they were when they've done those actions, right? Like people change, and then if they show remorse and they show that they've changed in like very positive ways, right? Like
Mhm.
there's like a prison can either reform someone and make them a better person or it can reinforce things about them that were not good, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
uh, like that's what I mean when I was saying before, like, you know, like we do change incrementally, but it doesn't like you can still be reinforced to think a certain way which would keep your identity the same. Do you know what I mean? Because you can have reinforcement.
mm, I
Does that
see.
make sense?
Um, yeah, yeah, but how does that tie into the thing?
So my point is like I can agree with you that we do change moment by moment, but the way I would argue if I was thinking like what is the utility of thinking like that we change moment to moment is I would use that as an argument for prison reformation or like that there's hope for everyone, you know? Like people can change because people are always changing.
Sure, I
Neuroplasticity and things like that.
I agree with that. I actually agree with that. I think people can change, but the extent of whether the victim should um, absolve the person from guilt is very important, right? To the concept of justice, I feel like even though justice is not that important, I don't think it's that important. But I would agree that prisons do need to be reformed in some type of way. But yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I do think we change for sure.
yeah,
Like if we go back to the point, like we're always changing every second, and it makes a lot of sense, you know, when you're thinking about the fact that like, but the thing is that's another thing though. It's like you watch a million videos right on YouTube or whatever. And the thing is like people say, "Oh, you do," like you were mentioning earlier, like you do retain the info, but I don't think you do because people that are like TikTok brained and their brains are like have the shortest attention span, they could have learned something very valuable in the time in which they were watching those videos. But since they flicked on to the next video and the next video and the next video, they completely forgot about whatever valuable information there was there. Do you know
yeah.
what I
It's not
mean?
necessarily. This is very one-dimensional. It's multi-dimensional. I feel like when I'm saying like people change within one moment to the other, like your brain already um, some cells died, some things within your memory got removed because you're
No,
not
I
using them.
understand that.
Some
I
type
understand what you're
like
saying.
your brain is it's like a storage that is always changing based on what you see. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
very different.
agree with that. But what is the utility?
It's not a utility. I'm just saying like um
No, but I'm trying to find the utility. That's why I'm
Well,
mentioning the.
the utility is that we shouldn't be scared of, let's say, like installing our consciousness into something else. Because, okay, do you think 5-year-old Kupo is still alive or is he dead?
Yeah, he's still alive and he's not dead. He's
Okay,
like because the thing is like the reason like for instance when I'm 80 years old compared to now, I'm still gonna be the same person. The only difference is that um parts of my neurons are gonna be dead and I'm gonna have a lot of new neurons and on which ones I reinforce and the ones I let go of is what's gonna keep me what's gonna make me who I am. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I just disagree with that. I think like the way I look at it is like how the old style cartoon, you draw like fucking thousand pictures to create an animation, right? And like each picture is an individual picture, but together they make one animation. I feel like you're different individual people, but together you, like all of your existences, create this type of life. And it's an illusion that we are the same person, but like every moment, a new person of me is like arising. It's a new scene. I don't know. It's really hard to explain.
No, it's not. It's not that different. It cannot be that different.
It's not
The only
necessarily, it
way
doesn't
you
have to
could.
be much different. It just has to be,
Well then,
it has to be
well then,
different.
yeah, yeah. I can agree. Like I've already told you before, I agree that at an incremental, very tiny way, you are changing.
Yeah, and I'm
Are you just
aware
talking
that
about when
most
you're
people
old,
would
you're going to be
would
different?
disagree with me, I feel like, but I don't know, it just feels like that.
It says, I looked it up though. It says most of your neurons last your whole life. The neurons in your cortex, thinking, memory, personality, and the brain stem. These neurons are mostly born before you're even born and stay with you until death. But not all neurons stay forever. Neurogenesis, new neurons still happens. Hippocampus, olfactory bulb. Your hippocampus produces new neurons throughout life, although the rate slows with age.
Well, it's not necessarily
Even the
neurons. I'm talking about entire brain. Like the brain is changing all the time. Not necessarily, you don't have to look into like every specific neuron, but the connections within the neuron are changing. The connection, like, it's just changing 24/7. Maybe ask him that. That would like
okay,
explain
it
my
says
position
here.
more.
It says the entire network rewires itself every day, so you are never the
Yeah,
same person once.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain. You're not the same person. I don't think like I'm not myself yesterday. I don't give a fuck if he dies myself yesterday. I'm a new person.
You know what I really wanted to focus on, and that's why I wanted to write these things, like write those things down, is because they say where attention goes, energy flows, right? And this
Yeah.
is a very new age, like pseudosciencey thing to say, but when you put it through like a neurological perspective, it's
No, it's
true.
factual. It is true. It is
Yeah,
true.
it is true.
It is.
Like
If
even
you're, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
like even the words we select to talk with, um, can affect the way we think and feel, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
In the things that we entertain ourselves with us, that we are entertain ourselves with, affect the way we think and feel. And sometimes that's why, like, when I think about how my parents, like, they don't. I mean, I don't want to use them. Like, my grandparents, yeah, my grandparents are better. They don't like listening to like crude music, right? They like to listen to like mostly positive music, like Christian music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, the lyrics make sense because the lyrics are all very positive. So most of their, but then again, they watch the news, which is high stress. They talk about family gossip, which is high stress. But they're
Yeah.
overall very positive people. But I'd say, yeah, like if you spend most of your time though focusing on things that are low stress and productive and positive and motivational, your the way you think and feel will, I think, align with it, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my quandary is like when is too much? Like when is it allowed? Like when you play violent games, like if when we're thinking about this topic, right, this line, like does that mean that we shouldn't be listening to, because I would disagree, right? Like I like to play horror games. I like to watch horror movies. I like high intensity video games that are, like shooting games, stuff like that, should I not play these things, or does that mean I should reduce the amount that I watch or entertain
Of
myself
course,
with?
the amount does affect it, but again, you have to also recognize the malleability of your brain. Like someone within our age group wouldn't have much trouble playing these video games without any type of effect for their brain. Someone younger might have a bigger effect, so they have to moderate it better, right? So, like, yeah, when you're talking about these types of energies, like, sure, you're not gonna sit all day play these games. It's just gonna be for fun, your fun time. And I don't think that makes like that is not enough energy to create this much of a difference of your inclination changing, especially in our age. Like, if you're an adult, yeah, it's fine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I just think, um, you know, like those ages, though, I think it does affect them the most because, at the beginning of a relationship with friends, family, co-workers, the way that you treat them and the way you treat them and like the appointments, like when you commit to them or if you don't, set the basis, the foundation of your relationship for the future. Do you know what I mean? Like based off of how you treat them forever, like as it continues, it will, I mean, it could change incrementally, like how we're talking about it, but to have like a macro, like a big change in how they treat you would require you to radically change your behavior and be consistent with that behavior. Like, let's say you're always late at the beginning, right? They will, like, if they have the expectation for you to always be on time, they're going to lose that expectation, right? And then when you start being more um, reliable, usually those people will not notice, right? At first, because they're saying, oh, like that's cool that they're doing that, but based off of how I'd known them to be, they're not going to stay with this, that they're going to revert back to how they used to be.
Yeah.
So you would have to be extremely consistent to break the identity that has been created in other people's minds.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that doesn't mean that you are gonna be successful. But yeah, the attempt, I guess.
Like I just think that's the most important for like young people, like when video games and all that stuff, like the more time they spend on those video games, I think that's going to create the habits for the rest of their life. Like that's what they're going to think is more important. Their brain is going to think it's more important. Like they're going to
Yeah,
think, why should you study? You've never valued studying in the first place. You should just play more games.
exactly. I agree.
So like that's why, like, even when I tell my sister things, like I tell her those things because I feel like one day if something radically happens in her life, that these words that I've told her will ring true to her,
Will ring a bell, yeah.
later on.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. But I know now it's basically, spitting in the air. Like it doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're gonna like it's easier to change now like, with her, but yeah, definitely in the future these things will like, affect her in a better way.
Yeah, so bro, I really think that journaling is the shit. There's like Ryan Holiday, I was watching a video a couple days ago where he was saying that many incredible people like Benjamin Franklin, Marcus Aurelius, other like scientists like Da Vinci, and other people have always kept journals, and they're very athletic. Even though they're like they're not necessarily like scientists and philosophers are not known for being athletic, but in the case of these individuals, they were very athletic and they were very critical of themselves by journaling, like about their day and about how they behaved. And I was like, damn, I gotta start doing that, bro. And ever since I started, I feel like it's been so useful.
My dad journals and he always tells me to journal. I just can't bring myself to do it.
I was really hoping you would say the British phrase, I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered. Yeah.
You should try it.
Yeah, but I genuinely can't be bothered.
You know, I, one of the biggest things that I like about it is that before, when I had an incredible idea or a thought, I would be like, damn, I got to write this down on my phone or something. And then I forget about it, right? And then it's just gone. But now that I do the journaling, like the second I have a cool idea or something, I write it right down. Or like the dream, I wrote it down. Like whenever I'm dealing with something, instead of like venting it out, which could stress people, I could just write it down. Like there's just so many utilities to writing, to journaling. You can use it as a historical piece for yourself, or like what happened during that time period. Like, what were you thinking? What were people thinking? You know what I mean? It's so much
Yeah,
utility.
yeah, it is, but I don't know, I feel like I can keep things in mind. It hasn't, I feel like when I'm gonna get older, it's gonna be hard. But generally, like when I think of a good idea, like it stays in my, it stays in my mind, you know, nowadays.
But not just ideas, though. It's also like to criticize yourself. Like what were you doing good? What were you doing bad? Like when it comes to like exercise, how you treat people. All around. It's a good way of like self analysis.
Yeah, it would probably help, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I don't expect you to do it because it's not like a popular thing. I mean, girls always done it, since I was young. I know girls have always done it, but
Journaling?
I
My
feel like men
sister,
don't really
my
do it.
sister does it. And my dad, no, I feel like it's just the type of personality, like organized people. My sister does it. My dad does it. Um, yeah, I've heard of a lot of people doing it. My sister didn't used to do it, and she told me that she does it now, and like she's really happy about it. So it kind of makes me want to do it, but yeah, I'm just too lazy to do it.
Bro, it's gonna open the floodgates, I'm telling you.
What floodgate? Like in a in a success sense?
Your thoughts are just going to flood out. Yeah, I guess in a success way too. You can write your goals on there, like and sometimes thinking it to yourself like, oh, I'm gonna do this, right? And you never end up doing it. But
Yeah,
when you write it down, I don't know, it kind of makes it like almost like it exists now, like you've made it
yeah,
a thing now, like it's written down, on paper.
true.
So like if you don't go with it, then you're gonna just look back on that piece of paper. I guess you could throw it away, but you could also be like, no, I gotta write it down because I want to be able to look
Yeah,
back
that
on
waste
this.
of
And
time though, like writing a whole paper just because I thought of something.
no, I mean, I guess this also happens with people who think fast. That you think so fast that you need something to slow you down. But when you're writing down, it gives you the time to really process what you're thinking. You
Hmm.
know, like it makes you careful of the words that you use. When you think too fast, you're not properly processing everything that you're thinking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like I wrote
maybe.
about super determinism, like especially like it could sharpen your arguments too. Like when you write down an argument, it can show you what you are correct about, like for yourself. Like when you're reading it, you're like, okay, I actually make sense there. It's like, oh, okay, that part was like that's not actually a good argument. Like you can rewrite it, scratch it out. You know what I mean?
That is actually that does sound good. I have problems
Oh,
portraying my arguments, even if they're like logical or correct. I have problems portraying it.
yeah, bro. And then you can look back and be like, damn, this is how I thought before. Or, like, it's crazy how I think now. Or like, oh shit, like I can't believe I was thinking that before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing it for years now. I have like thoughts from. I started in 2020 or 2019, like journaling.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, like when I look back on this one, it was on the 18th of October. I said, I think that super determinism is correct. Oh my god, so funny.
I mean, you didn't change your mind though. That's for sure.
True. And then the 17th is, I think, the last day I was reading um, The Selfish Gene.
Yeah,
Damn, bro. Selfish Gene was a good book.
it was.
Oh, look, I even heard about what we just talked about, bro. It's so funny. I see it here. I just opened the book. I enjoy to write, and I think when Ryan Holiday says journaling slows the mind down, I can feel that as I write.
Damn,
It's so funny.
that's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool, bro? You can literally write down and then you can read your thoughts, you know?
Do you feel like there's value in that? You do, like you can like your ability to read that later?
Yeah, because what blows my mind is like, okay, sometimes I feel like I'm having a novelty thought, right? But when I open my journal, I'm like, wait, I've had this thought before, you know? And like,
Mm,
you forget that you would say things, or like, you forget, like, sometimes, like, if you've ever been in a relationship for a long time, like, your girlfriend will tell you, or if you've ever been with your friends for a long time, like hanging out with your friends all the time, they'll tell you like you're always talking about the same thing when you meet somebody new with them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if you, for instance, like I love talking about science, right? So when I was with like old friends, like they would, when I meet somebody new, they know what I'm already going to bring up, you know, or what I'm going to talk about.
Mm,
Do you
yeah.
get? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm sure you've experienced that as well.
I have, yeah. That does ring a bell.
Like it says here, responsibility. Like, bro, I don't know when did I write this. I wrote this. This was November 9th. This is today is the 16th, and I said responsibilities to your country, your society, your family, your friends, yourself.
That's cute.
So you know, I feel like when you write things down, it's like you realize that there's certain things that you think you haven't been thinking about that much, like they're in the back of your head, but when you write them down, you're like, holy shit, I've been thinking about this for a while, you know? It's not like it was
Mm,
just a thought that just came up, you know?
yeah.
Bro, I think you would really like it. Like, I think you would be psyched if you started.
Yeah, it does sound interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But yeah, maybe in the future.
And like, you know, when I was reading, listening to Steven Pinker, he was talking about language, right? He said language is not written language, proper grammar, or thoughts. Language is words, rules, syntax, morphology, phonology, and interfaces. And then he explains like what rules are and stuff like that. And he explained a lot more. But I thought that was interesting that he said that it wasn't written language, which makes sense to me. But you know, it's not, or proper language, proper grammar. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. These things like evolved or developed with time to be able like to talk about complex structures and these types of things and hypotheticals and it's not something that
Nor thought, bro. It's not thought either.
what do you mean it's not thought? Yeah, language
Like,
itself?
yeah. So he said that he said that we don't communicate things with ourselves with words. Like we don't communicate through language with ourselves. We translate whatever we're thinking into words, and then we pull it out. You know, we put it out.
Yeah, 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 of course.
That's very interesting though, because I don't think that's intuitive for everybody. You know, I don't think everybody would agree with that.
Why? What
Like
would the
would
average
assume
person
that.
think? You think?
Like somebody we know, I don't think they would have thought that. I think they would
Like,
think
give me
their
an example of
thoughts.
what they would have thought.
I feel like they would think that the fact that they think they're using a language. Do you know
You
what I mean?
think?
Like when they think there's a language to their thought.
Okay, sure. No, I don't think so. I don't think. I think normal people know that there's a distinction between language and thought.
That you can have a thought without language.
Yes. You think most people think that if you didn't have language, you cannot think.
I don't know. I'm curious about it though. Maybe I
We
should
can do
ask.
our own survey with our
Yeah,
friends, but yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
ask
think so.
around. I'm still curious about that, bro, because it doesn't. It does sound intuitive in a way. Like it sounds like common sense, but I also feel like it may not be common sense. Like
No,
I
it
feel like
is.
I might.
I'm pretty sure it is common sense. I don't think most people think we necessitate, like language is necessary for us to be able to think. Babies think when they're born, or do they?
Well, he does talk about babies, and he said that yeah, babies don't use words, but they're able to
Yeah, exactly.
understand. Yeah, some simple things.
Yeah, they do think. They don't necessitate language to do that.
But it says that language is what it is words, rules, and interfaces. So rules allow for open-ended creativity, the expression of unfamiliar meaning, and the production of vast numbers of combinations.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, and interfaces is probably the connection between them, right?
Yeah. But I'm trying to like consume everything that Steven Pinker writes, bro.
Why?
Like I want to know it. Cause bro, I like his way of thinking. Like, he's very rationalist, and he is what's it called? He's very positive about the future, but he's also very realistic, and he thinks about things through data and macroscopically. And he's a what is it? Evolutionary psychologist.
Mhm.
So like I don't know. I just feel like I really want to read all his books. Like I just want to like know everything he knows. Like everything he's ever said. I want to know it all because I feel like he has a lot to teach. He has a lot to teach.
Yeah.
Like everything I've heard
What
from
is
him.
an evolutionary psychologist? What is the job?
Evolutionary psychologist takes like the way that we think about things and basically makes a statement that it all comes evolutionarily. Like it evolved through time. Like humans, like the prefrontal cortex and the way that we think about things and like socially and everything is based off of how we've evolved.
Hmm.
So, for instance, he thinks that language is made evolutionarily. Like language has also evolved the same way in a Darwinian sense. It has also evolved
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a
same
fact,
way.
though. That is not like languages evolve and split like from one another and create new languages. There's like a language family tree. There's a reason why Semitic languages are very similar. Latin languages are very similar with similar words. When people take the same language to two different locations, it's gonna develop certain sounds, they're gonna create like it's language evolves. English today is not the same as the English 10 years ago. There are words that are really new. It's like new words are coming out every few days.
Yeah, or being repurposed all
Yeah,
the time.
exactly.
Like, bro, one of the craziest ones that always blow my mind is the word crazy, because now when you use the word crazy, right, it's kind of like it has the same meaning, but the way that it's used is like, that's crazy. You know, like you didn't say that before, bro. People didn't say it like that before. The way
Yeah,
that people used to use the intonation of crazy, be like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Like, damn, that's crazy. You say it like that. You don't say that's crazy. You
yeah,
know, like it's different. You know, like it's cool. Like how they repurpose words or give like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. Yeah, words evolve, of course, but um. I think that what I also like is that he really likes The Selfish Gene. He read The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins, and he
mm,
said that was one of his influences.
yeah. It's a really good book. I really like the replicator idea and how it works. It really explains a lot of things that I didn't understand before.
Yeah, I gotta finish. We gotta finish it, bro.
Yeah, we do.
It's not a small book, you know. It's not a small book at all. Still got a lot left.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that long. If we would have never stopped, it would have been done for sure by
No, I
now.
don't think so.
We would have almost been done for sure,
I think we would have been in the middle.
or more than half. No, because we really would have been addicted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we would have been like, all right, let's read 2 chapters, you know, today or something.
Sure.
I mean, to be fair, the other book was shorter, like Neil deGrasse Tyson. But bro, we ran through the last chapters. Remember? I think we were like 3 chapters or
Yeah,
more in one day just to get that fucking book done, bro.
true.
Neil's book was fire too, though. I really liked his book.
Yeah, it was a good book.
He has one that I would like to read with you. It's called Whenever We Can. It's called Story Messenger. And that one, like when I first read it a couple years ago, whenever it came out, I had like some gripes about it because he made some arguments that I wasn't really a big fan of when it came to gender.
Like what?
And it was he said that there should be um instead of like trying to give transgender their own like league, right? Or like trying to make them they should just put transgender and women all in the same sports. Like there should be just one sports, and they
Ooh.
should just have weight categories. He said just make everything weight categories because he says if I'm 300 pound person, I can't go against a 100 pound guy. Right? Doesn't make sense. He said, but if you do that, a 300 pound woman versus a 300 pound man, what's wrong with that? He said, there's nothing like
So
it's they wear the
okay, to explain kind of his position, I feel I never heard him talk about that, but I really thought about this a lot, right? So why
okay.
are there, okay, let's start from the beginning, let's unpack it. Why are there sports made for two different genders? What is the reason for that?
I would say that in general, when you play with the opposite sex, well, actually, that's a good point because you know when you're younger, right, and you're playing,
No, 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 let's say
uh,
adults, normal sports like football, soccer. Let's say football. Why are we not putting men and women in football together? Why is that? Like,
but I would say
you know,
women are like more weaker in general, like have a smaller.
is that the
Um,
only criteria? If someone is weaker, then he should. Okay, so what about weaker men? Should they have their own sport?
uh,
So the
no, I
criteria
mean,
is not
no,
necessarily
no, no,
weaker because
no,
you can.
because the thing is when you're talking about like basket like when you're talking about professional sports, right? You're talking about the best of the best, right? So you're
Mhm.
not taking like a scrawny guy to play, right? Just like you wouldn't take a scrawny girl because they're low, right? Level. Like,
Sure, but again, so we're saying women are weaker than men and they cannot compete, right? Then using this argument that you just used, then we can say we're not taking women because they cannot compete. They're not very good. So we just make it for the strongest of all humans, regardless. But you are making an exception for women specifically. So what's the problem for making an exception for weak, scrawny guys because they didn't choose that and making a league for them? Like, you know what I mean? You know,
yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying.
because the reason why like, what is the difference between splitting a sport between men and women and splitting a sport between men and men based on height or weight or amount of testosterone, or you know what I mean. So the
Yeah.
yeah, the reason why we split it between men and women, because it's a like men and women have to exist both, you know, in society, and then you're gonna have to give it like it's a very big franchise splitting it between men and women. Anything. And in sports, in some sports, like for example in boxing, you do split it between men, lightweight, heavyweight, what is it called? Yeah, different types of weights. But yeah, this is his argument. Now, what the reason why I would disagree with it, and I don't think now at this moment, um, we should put trans and women and everything in it. I would say because, um, yeah, you have to include women in in things within society that they are disadvantaged at. For instance, like things that have to do with your muscles, for example. Women cannot compete in that, so you have to. It's essentially only muscles, I believe. I don't know if there are other things that are different between men and women. Like women are
But what
stronger.
about
There are
what about the
micro
ones that
things.
are muscular?
What if
Ah,
what? What if what?
what if they are muscular though?
So that's the thing. This is, I think, the point of the other side is saying, okay, we're gonna take all humans, we're gonna test them based. I'm sure there's a woman in the world. There's one woman or like a couple of women that can fucking destroy me in MMA or boxing. I'm sure women who train for that can fucking, go crazy on me. But that's not the point. The point is, let's say at one point in time, we're gonna take all humans, men and women, and we'll see, okay, we're gonna measure amount of testosterone, we're gonna measure their height, we're gonna measure their weight, we're gonna measure the size of the muscle, we're gonna measure every single thing, and the people who have similar things can go into the same tier, right? So women are gonna go to the same tier with men that have muscles like them and the same amount of this, that. So that would mean they have a chance because you are factoring genetic in everything. You're not gonna tell me Mike Tyson is not genetically a beast. These things some things are you're born with, and you can't change them. Just like being born a woman, being born a man, and just like being born with fucking superior genetics when it comes to boxing or any types of sports. So it is not fair for someone like me that wants to do boxing or
Yeah, yeah.
rugby to go on
But
a
what if
ring
you're
and I'm never gonna succeed. So
no, but
make me a
what
fucking arena to go fight in, which is basically what
no,
women
but
did, and they had one.
no,
Yeah.
but you haven't given the counter argument to weight class.
No, because weight class doesn't exist in everywhere. Every sport is it's essentially only in.
No, but you can though, and that would make it fair, wouldn't it? If you
Well,
were
how
to
about
create
making a class for? Okay, sure, but at one point
like
in
instead
time, the difference between men
of
and women are.
gender.
I agree, but at one point in time, the overlap between men and women is growing and the difference is diminishing with time. Would you agree to that? Because we're not like before, men go hunting, women go try to find berries or whatever. Now, at this point, now most jobs are white collar jobs. Like men and women can work in them, it's just how it is. Maybe not scaffolding or like jobs that need muscles, like, I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like
Well,
the
I'll say
world, yeah.
women still don't do like blue collar jobs. Like most women don't. It's still a minority that do it.
Yeah, but
You know,
would
like
you
yeah,
would you disagree that the difference is diminishing with time?
incrementally, yeah, like very, very, very,
Yeah.
very slowly.
So at one point, it's gonna be so close to the point where it is indistinguishable when it comes to like the ability to do things. At that
But you think,
point, yeah,
but you don't think it will halt like with AI? Like, I think that women will just never reach blue collar level because in general, guys will also probably really not do those type of jobs either.
exactly, which would make even men and women closer because okay, back in the day, like
True, true.
this
That's a good point.
this difference between men and women is like basically people are saying, like you see the red pill or whatever, like my job is to protect my woman. You're not in the fucking Stone Ages, brother. You're in, like, of course, some things might be a danger, but how often is a woman attacked when she has her husband with her? That is almost never happening. So the
You know,
idea that,
till this day, Nico still says that. By the way, it's crazy.
Well, the thing is, you cannot go to like well, a lot of people say that all the red pills, not necessarily one person specifically, but
No,
like
but I'm just
they say,
mentioning him specifically
yeah,
because
they say like women have to go in the kitchen and they have to do the cleaning job because my job is to protect her. Well, cleaning and doing the kitchen job is a day-to-day thing. Protect her, you protecting her maybe once or never in a lifetime, in these situations. So at this point, men have to learn things that used to be like feminine roles. And yeah, I believe that the closer we get to that point in time, okay, let's say AI happens to happen, and then we don't have to work any job. There's no difference between men and women because we're literally doing the same thing, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, the disparity is getting smaller and smaller with time. But right now, I would agree with you in a sense. I don't think sports
Dude,
should include
are you saying
transgenders.
all this with the shiesty on?
Yeah, I am. Why you keep asking me that? The heck?
It's just funny that you're wearing a shiesty. It'll
Yeah,
never
yeah.
not be funny.
Yeah, but I do
Um,
still agree with you on that thing that right now I don't think there's a place to trans men with cis men, or no, trans women with cis women. I don't think that should be happening right now. I think it should happen way after, or when we get to that stage, which is gonna be a bunch of years from now. I don't think it's gonna be even in our lifetimes, or maybe, who knows?
yeah, that's why I was wondering. Like, he had another argument that was I thought still bothers me a little bit.
What was it?
He was saying that he's like I don't want to embellish exactly what he said, but if I try to paraphrase it, or unless I try to find it, he basically says that there's really no actual difference between
Mm,
men and women. Like, like there are differences, right? But he said that like if a guy grows out his hair, he looks like a girl. If a girl has big broad shoulders, then um she looks like a guy. And it's uh but what annoys me about that, well, I guess it's not necessarily, I mean, there is a norm, right? But it's just the average, not just even if you take out the norm, right? I don't think girls would naturally, if you gave them the choice, want to have all short hair, and all of them would, like, the average would switch to be more guyish, right? Or like be more tomboy, like girls naturally, I think, are more inclined to wear dresses, even though
yeah.
there is a social norm. But I think it's not just a social norm because the government's forcing us to have the social norm. I think it's also because people like those norms, like those norms were made by people because those are norms that they like.
Mm, yeah, makes sense.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give me a counter
No, can't agree.
because he also gives the argument like you know like gender, like sex is not fluid, but gender is fluid, and so he thinks that people are so focused on like I'm a guy, I'm a girl, but he says who cares what people label themselves as, because it doesn't really matter. And like the places where it does matter, it's more has to do with discrimination than anything else.
I think I
It's
have
not
seen
like
him talk about this before in a podcast or something. He said, like, who cares if a guy feels like, let's say, oh, like wearing a dress is not something that is
should we watch it
evolution.
real quick?
Sure,
Oh yeah,
let's go. Do you know which one is it?
I think he says it on a couple because he was like trying to promote his book. If you just look up Neil deGrasse Tyson and then put gender, I'm sure he'll talk about it. It'll be the
Mm,
one with a Republican guy. I forgot his name. Or I'm sure any of them would probably be about it if it says sports or something like that on the thumbnail, something like that. And share it on the on Discord
yeah,
so I can see.
Neil deGrasse Tyson what?
Gender.
We'll watch it and then I'm gonna close the stream. I think it's late.
Okay.
Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson on gender spectrum.
Yeah.
לא צריך
Wait.
להתפשר על כלום. אנחנו בבויה. מוסף. איך אני אוהב שאנחנו באותו ראש.
וויה קוראג' עכשיו בהטבה מיוחדת לרישוי 2026 מ-189,900 שקלים. וויה.
Is it better thing?
Okay. Do you see it? Hello?
I'm just fucking with you. I see it.
Thinking. Is it better thinking? I know you think that, like, you had a thing with Martina Navratilova.
What do you mean I have nothing? What do you
Oh, do you,
She has
do you like
beef
Bill
with
Maher?
you.
Bill Maher, before we start this, do you like Bill Maher?
No.
That's funny. I used to like him before, and then I felt like he became more like he was already kind of sarcastic, but I liked him. And then I started not liking him once he was like becoming more like an asshole. I feel like he's like an asshole now, you know?
Yeah, it is a bit weird. But yeah, let's go through it. He was disrespecting Mike Tyson when he was there, I feel like, about his religion and stuff. He's a bit weird. I don't know.
Yeah. He's douchey. He's douchey for sure.
Is it better thinking? I know you think that, like, you had a thing with Martina Navratilova.
What do you mean I have nothing? What do you
A
mean?
beef. Well, she has beef with you
Why did she have a beef with me?
because you think, like, guys with dicks should get in the women's swimming pool, basically.
Well, whatever got clipped and reposted, I don't know. But what I said was that in this emergent space where you have people expressing themselves on a gender spectrum and you want to now compete in sports, that's still a frontier to be solved. And I don't have the answer, but I can suggest one, whether or not it'll work. Maybe we don't compete by gender anymore. We compete on hormone ratios. Okay? Is it testosterone? There was a woman who had
Yeah, so that's literally what I said. Essentially, not exactly, but I said like you can measure the height, the size, the muscles, whatever. But he's literally saying, okay, we're gonna measure the hormone ratios because these hormones are like. I think what he's gonna say, like, there's a woman who had a lot of testosterone or something like that, and she could have competed. I think this is what he's gonna say.
Okay.
commonly high testosterone
I
levels.
fucking knew it.
And they wanted to disqualify her because of how manly she was when she was born a woman and competing as a woman. So if that's how we're going to do it.
You know, this again. This
Because
is
what you really want, wait, Bill, no, I've thought this through more than you might think I have.
Oh.
So what you really want is an interesting contest between people who are similarly talented. The least interesting Super Bowl you could ever watch is a blowout by halftime.
See, what we agree on is that there are anomalies in human nature, whereas
Yes.
you know, the vast majority of people, I'm sorry, are still male or female. And certainly every cell in our body is dictating one of those other sexes. I mean, obviously,
Well, the hormones are. Yeah.
Obviously, also I make sperm and other people make eggs.
That's what hormones do. Yeah.
You can't deny that. Okay. So but we, as liberals, I think, agree that, you know, there are.
He's a liberal? He does not sound like a liberal.
Oh yeah, he is. He's actually a very outspoken atheist as well.
Well, atheist does not mean. Is he progressive? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, he is progressive. But he's just an asshole, though. He's rude. That's all I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Sure. And they should be respected and protected. But this attempt to reorganize all of society around what a very tiny percentage, who, again, we can protect and respect without pretending that every baby is a jump ball like penis. What the fuck? I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. We have no idea what this child is. I mean, that seems to be where you want to go. I mean, like, how many people fit this description that we should reorganize sports around? Sports we have men's sports and women's sports. And if the best team in the WNBA played the worst team in the NBA, the score would be 1,000,000-0. Can we organize society around that basic point with this, of course, proviso that we protect and respect?
Yeah.
So do you think he missed the point when he said earlier, like when Neil said about the hormones? Do you think that Bill Maher that went over his head?
I don't think so. I think he's talking about the average. I think he understands that, but he's like, okay, let's dismiss anomalies. Let's not think about anomalies. Let's just think about the average normal human beings that are competing and acknowledge the fact that, okay, women are very different from men. And we don't have to go into the nitty-gritty and just to find like specifically about hormones. Obviously, hormones are different. Or like it's not if you. That's what he said. If you put like this bunch of women against this bunch of men, on average, women are gonna get like destroyed. They're gonna get
No,
cooked.
but the problem is like Neil said, right? Is that when you have a woman that is at the same hormone level and similar height and things like that, they're discriminated against. So
I
when they're
agree.
saying the average, the average is not the same average as like you're not finding women that are similar to men in hormones, right? Like he's just saying like the general woman in general, right? I
Yes.
guess to agree with you and all like also like to give you both sides is like I feel like okay, to be fair, I get what he's saying. So it may be better to have like the girls that can just have a section where women are allowed to play if they have the hormone levels and just have normal women's sports. But then why have a
But then
women's
you would
sport in
see that,
general
that's
at all?
okay.
You know, it kind of
I
defeats the
actually agree
purpose.
more. I actually agree more with Neil's position, but I'm still man his argument and try to push back. So what he's saying is, so this woman that got disqualified because of her amount of testosterone, they thought she was on drugs or whatever. I think I heard of it. This woman is not is an anomaly. This is his position. Now, if you're gonna make a case, you're gonna say, okay, she's discriminated against. But a lot of people are being discriminated against. You have midgets that cannot compete, can have no fucking competition against people like this. You have, no, yeah, is that the wrong word to say? I don't know. But you have a lot of people who
No,
are
I'm just
born
laughing because he said
differently, like very skinny people who cannot put much muscle on. Like, are they gonna be able to compete in rugby? They're gonna feel discriminated against. Some things you cannot control, unfortunately. I'm discriminated against because I'm not tall enough to compete with Mike Tyson, or like to compete in different types of sports. I'm not that. But so he's saying basically these anomalies we don't care about them. Like we shouldn't even look at them because the average, like most people, fall into these specific things, and we should make sports depending on like these things, even though someone or few people are gonna feel discriminated.
so. You're saying that there should only be hormone-based sports.
My personal position,
Yeah, and you would say because you said
I would say no now, maybe in the future.
be similar positions, right?
Yeah, I'm more similar to Neil deGrasse. I don't think Neil is saying we should do that now, but I would agree. Like I would say in the future we should look into that. But yeah.
Yeah, he was saying earlier that he said it could fail, but he said it could be a good idea. Like not necessarily that is the best solution, but it could be a solution.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, I'm not against what you just said, but the reason why I have some gripes about it is because I mean it could be the tribalness of it, but I think that women in general like to have like some women would of course love to play with men and they want to play with men, but I think other women like the idea of just going against other women on average, of
Mm.
different heights and things like that, like just having a mixture. They prefer that. So like to force them all to play in like a mixed sport where maybe they don't want to. I guess maybe it could come down to like a new. That's
Well,
why I
okay, but
feel like they should make a new league, sports league that has both men and women. Why don't they just make a new one instead of trying to force NBA or force
how many leagues
FIFA?
it's gonna take like how much investment, but then again, it's gonna, like, first of all, financial investments. Second of all, a man can say the same thing about boxing. He's gonna be like, well, I want to fight against Mike Tyson and also fight against Canelo, you know, or and fight
Yeah.
against like
No, no,
Mayweather.
no.
Like
But
it's not.
men,
It
no,
doesn't
but
work.
some
Like,
men
you don't
wouldn't.
choose who you fight against professionally.
No, no,
You
but
fought.
you're. No,
You can do it for
no, but
fun,
you're.
for spar.
No, no, but you just said I don't want to fight against Canelo. You're talking about like a man fighting another man. I'm saying there's some men that wouldn't feel right. They've been taught to not hit a woman, right? They just
Yeah,
wouldn't
and
want
I
to fight a
agree with
woman.
that. I agree that you should not hit a woman. But the thing is, like what Neil is saying right here, it's not about hitting a woman. It's about competitiveness in a sense of okay. Let's start with this. If I bring right now a
I'm
professional,
not giving I'm not giving like a moral argument. I'm saying that there's just some men that wouldn't want to like play with women for like safety reasons or something like that or some personal reasons. You know what I
yeah, but
mean?
I feel like if I take the average man and I tell him I'm going against the world champion of MMA, and I say,
Yeah.
okay, can I hit her? If I'm going against her, they're gonna be like, go as hard as you can. Personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. You know, I wouldn't. One, because I don't like the idea of a man hitting a woman.
Even if
Two,
she's burly, a
two,
burly woman.
yeah, two, because I don't want to get beat up. That's number two. But it's just like I feel like most sane humans would say like, yeah, go ahead. You're probably gonna lose, but you can try it. You know, nobody would feel bad if I got like 2 hits on her.
Yeah.
You know, this
I
is kind
know.
of the argument that
Yeah.
he's going through, and he's saying, okay, like maybe if I trained, like if you take a woman that has this much testosterone, she cannot compete with these women because she's mistaken for being like either on drugs or she's a man or whatever. Um, yeah, you can put her in that like in a sphere where people can compete with her. Maybe other women with high testosterone, maybe um weaker men. But you cannot keep opening like different like groups of people who can fight with one another because that's a lot of investment in money, and I don't think that would work. Like, not people are gonna lose interest in these types of sports. So I really don't know how to balance it. I would say the way we're doing it right now is perfect. Like for this time. Maybe in the future I would go with Neil's opinion.
Yeah. I don't mind either or, to be honest, because like if it's not implemented, it's fine for me. Like it doesn't really change much, I feel like. Like I feel like transports is also a good solution personally.
Yeah.
But if this is also implemented, I'm also not against it, you know? I would love to see how that would work. It'd also be fun, right? I would love to just see women versus men. You know what I mean? Like, bro, there's gonna be
You
people
wicked man. My name is Wicked. How dare you?
that
Okay.
bro, come on. You know there's gonna be people that are gonna be doing men versus women type
Oh
shit
yeah.
when they, you know
There
what I
will.
mean?
Yeah.
The tribalism, bro.
Okay. Let's continue.
Okay.
People who do not fit into it.
Let's segregate society between
That's not
dark-skinned people and light-skinned
segregating.
people
It's not-
because that nature made it that way, and that's how it is. So,
Well, nature did make it that way.
You are,
And it's not segregating.
well, there
It's
was
not
a time
segregating anything.
that attitude
It's-
150 years ago
Oh, it's not-
was
2 years ago. You act like this was
I
yes,
can hear it
right,
coming out of your
Lincoln. This
mic.
was
What?
I said I can hear it coming out of your mic as well. Like I hear it twice, like on the stream and also on the mic.
No, the stream is off. I think it's because you opened the stream, right?
No, I didn't.
What? I
No,
hear
I'm
it
saying your
once. Yeah.
no, I'm saying because your voice, Mike. I mean,
When I'm
on Discord.
speaking?
Yeah,
Oh, it's coming out of the Discord stream and Discord thing. Okay, let me make
yeah,
a
yeah.
check. Okay, what can I do with that? Should
Oh,
I
you have to have both.
what?
You have to be on mute to play the stream.
Oh, do you want me to mute it when I'm watching the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a big issue in the Lincoln Douglas debates. Trans people. That's
No,
right.
no, I'm talking about black. Was
2 years ago. You act like this was yes, right. Lincoln. This was a big issue in the Lincoln Douglas debates. Trans people. That's
No, no,
right.
I'm talking about
I
black,
remember
white.
that from
I'm talking about white,
1861. Yes, I remember those debates.
Yes, it was 1860,
and
I think, but
Lincoln
yeah.
was all about getting trans. Oh, for fuck's sake! You're ridiculous.
no. So here it is. Just all I'm saying is that. How about this? I'm looking at schools in Manhattan, and there's a school there, and there's a old from like built in the 20s and 30s, and there's a doorway that says boys, and a separate doorway on the other side of the school that says girls. And I'm
Oh
thinking,
God!
why are we doing this?
Because people are mostly boys and girls.
But why split them entering a school building?
Because they pee differently. Jesus Christ! I have to explain this.
No, because you know what I thought when I saw that? It's colored fountain over here, white fountain over here. That's what I thought when I saw that.
Well, that's not the same thing.
Well, it's not exactly the same thing, but that's what I thought.
And
it's not exactly.
Okay, I really disagree with this thing. Like, I don't think these two things are very comparable at all. Like separating men and women in sports or in bathroom, toilet where they go. Okay, maybe not in school, but separating men and women in general is the same as separating blacks and white. And you're gonna find activists from both men and women saying we want this separation. You didn't find black people saying I like the separation. You know what I mean? Like it was discriminatory.
Well, I do think that there should be. Personally, I think that there should be restrooms that are closed rooms, right? Like they're little rooms. Like in Japan, they have like closed rooms. I mean, they have men and women's, but when you go into the bathrooms, it's literally like a bunch of rooms. Like they're little tiny rooms. Like they go all the way to the top of the door. I mean, the top of the roof. It goes from the roof to the floor, the walls, and it closes you off. Like if they had that like everywhere, instead of having stalls and then just had a shared like washroom, but the washroom isn't closed, like where it's open area, and the only thing that's closed are like the little cubicles, where it's like one person each.
Yeah, but that's not the comparison that he made. I disagree with it. Black and white to men and women. I disagree. Do you think that comparison is valid?
So we segregate men and women not for for sexual aggression, right? That's why we segregate them, for the perversion, right? Because we think
Yeah,
that
we're
women are
attracted
not.
to one another. You don't want other men who might take that attraction in a weird way, or women that might take, you separate these things. And in sports, because of the dynamic we just talked about, it's not the same as separating
Yeah, it's for
men and
the
women
it's for the
at the
perversion,
time of
though.
slavery, or at the time of South America, like the south of the United States, where it was like
No, but
Jim
no, but
Crow
I
or
think
whatever
that
it's called.
no, but what I think he means by that is he's saying the discrimination comes on. It's like an unfounded reason, You're discriminating between blacks and whites because you assume they're like inherently different, right? I guess it's not the same in the sense because for men and women, it's just skin color, right? But when it comes
Yeah.
to like using the restroom, we use different things to use the
Yeah, but it's
restroom,
something
so it's not the same.
invalid. Okay, it's something. Back then it was invalid. Now it is valid because you want women to win competitions. It's as simple as that. But okay, let's hear what he has to say, I guess.
Okay.
Exactly, I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
but this is what I always say about these kind of issues. Like,
Wait,
there's
wait.
two ways.
Wait. He agreed to what? Can you go back? Did he just agree to?
No, because you know what I thought when I
he
saw that?
concede?
It's colored fountain over here, white fountain over here. That's what I thought when I saw that.
Well, that's not the same thing.
Well, it's not exactly the same thing, but that's what I thought. It's not exactly. I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
But this is what I always say about these kind of
Did you say
issues.
he
Like, there's
concedes?
two ways
Was he
that
basically
you can be
conceding, or was he
united
just?
about something. One, you can
Well,
be
let's
too
hear.
far
Agreeing.
from it.
Yeah.
Like, I would be too far from certain issues, racial issues, of course. How could I ever know?
Right.
You can also be lost sort of thinking wise, as I am, because I'm too far from it, if you're too close to it.
Yes.
That
You
can
missed the elephant.
Well, you missed the elephant. It's the fly on the Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fly wants to be on the Mona Lisa, I don't know, and I can't even appreciate art. But okay, you get my point. And so, like, I think when you see that, I totally understand why a man of your age does, but I don't think it's accurate.
So I used to wrestle, high school and college. Okay, it's relevant to this conversation, believe it or not. So I was captain of my high school team, undefeated. Although,
Wow.
but it was in New York. The real wrestlers are in like Iowa, and Oklahoma.
Oh, I'm sure there's some wrestlers.
There's some,
in
but if you really balance
New
it out,
York
it's
has
not.
no tough guys.
We got tough guys, but they'll shoot you or punch you in the face. They're not wrestling with wrestling moves. But anyhow, what you want is a match that's interesting to observe, not where one person dominates the other. In wrestling, they know this. There are 10 weight categories. In high school, I was 190 pounds. That was 50 pounds ago or more. I was 190 pounds. Very good incentive to stay there because if I were 1 pound over, the next category was unlimited. So I was there at 190 pounds. I'm not wrestling someone 127. No. They find somebody else at 127 to wrestle 127. That makes the match more interesting for the viewer. So if we can split wrestling into 10 categories, and that becomes the wrestling match.
But all men against each other.
Correct. So, so
Again,
now I get
sort
that.
of key point.
Okay. Okay. So all I'm saying is, what is it that makes the man the man? Is it the hormones? Okay. Is it if it's the hormones and you decide to give yourself a different cocktail of hormones? I'm making this up, by the way. I'm not saying it should happen this way. It's a way to start thinking about it.
It would be
maybe the track meets have hormone categories.
And maybe giving yourself the wrong hormones is deleterious to your health. Would you not admit that? Do you think we can just safely do things like this?
So you feel this way because you're so deeply concerned about the health of the people who are trying to find their place on the gender spectrum? You care about their health so much that you don't want them to go through that?
It's not something that keeps me up at night, but when the subject comes up, I care about them like I care about all people. Mm-hmm. So if there is something...
You do, by the way. You think about all people.
Of course.
Yeah, I give you that.
Oh, okay. You're being
think
sincere?
About all people. No, I'm being sincere.
I do. Yes. Yeah.
Why does it sound sarcastic?
Yeah. Okay. So I want all people to have, make this very challenging world that we live in better. So that's why there's honest debate about this issue. And hey, thanks for...
Okay.
What? That was it?
Yeah. I get the point. Of both of them. I would say I agree more with Neil is not saying we should do it. He's saying we should think about it. As simple as that. It's not a... So I kind of agree with him more when it comes to this thing.
Yeah, he's not taking a hard position.
Yeah, should we think about it? Absolutely. Should we do it? Maybe. Who knows? We'll check and we'll see. There are people definitely for that job to think about these things and see whether it's like good or not good. It's gonna make the competition better. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good too. I think he had a good argument. And yeah, I just felt like it was interesting. That's why I brought it up, because it is a hard one to answer, It doesn't have an easy solution. It's very complex.
Yeah.
It's ambiguous, I would say. But yeah, his book, I think that was like one of the most difficult ones. But I was thinking about this a while back, that I think that science communicators do have a responsibility to their thoughts on political problems that have to do with science. Like, don't you think that? Like, I think Neil should be doing, like, how some people say, like, oh, you're an astrophysicist, you should only focus on astrophysics. But shouldn't he be putting his critical thinking, rational thinking, his his thoughts on it? I mean, not trying to be biased and try to give like a very like authoritative position, like this is the way it should be. But do you think that science educators have a responsibility though to give their thoughts or to, you know, put a position out there of what they think?
Should is a strong word. I would say no. If I had to, I probably have to think more about it, but I would say probably not. I don't think any science person should have the responsibility of talking about things he doesn't, he doesn't want to talk about.
I see.
Yeah.
Because like if we're talking about like having responsibility to community or country, etc., right? Especially somebody who is a science communicator, which means that they value the way that science is being portrayed in the media and how it's being used in public discourse. I would assume that they would feel some type of way, you know, when it's being when science is being misused or misinterpreted and things like that, or used for the wrong reasons, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But
You're sleepy, bro. I can hear it. Your
yeah, I
thoughts
gotta
are.
go. My brain is not thinking as good right now. It's
Yeah, you're
already 10,
winding down
10:30.
time.
I don't know if I'm asleep now, but I have to eat. Like, I don't have any energy. I feel like, yeah, I haven't eaten for like 6, 7 hours.
I'll see you on High Local. I know that's where your ass is going later. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, yeah, we'll see. I'm probably
Well, it's
gonna
funny
listen
how
to
you
a
still
table.
have your fucking shiesty on, right? You don't take it off. You're just chilling with it.